All right. So, it has been a week or two. I think 2 weeks to be specific, since we've last played any Genshin Impact. It took a long time to edit all the stuff from the event into one watchable video. It ended up being, I think, a little bit over 5 hours long. Anyway, now it's time for me to start covering the side content. So, there is a, what's it called, World Quest series that I do plan on starting. Wow, we got 69 days to do it with rewards. Alright, no, that's the exploration stuff. But today we're going to try to do two things. We're going to do Witches Revelations, because I own 3 of the characters here. And then I'm going to at least try to start doing this A Lady's Invitation. Since we got Sandrone, we unlocked her little table thingy, and then we got an invitation letter. But I don't know if these are going to be locked to, like, daily resets. Because if they are locked to daily resets, we're probably going to just end the stream early. And if they're not locked to daily resets, we'll get as many of them done today as we can. But all of it will probably be put together in one video, because I do not expect it to be a very lengthy ordeal. So, first things first, Revelations by Chance. One last thing before we begin, just a reminder to everybody that I announce my streams in advance on my Discord. It's also where I let people know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. Also, if you don't skip these intros when I put them on YouTube as VODs, I do usually put links to stuff in some of them. And this is also generally where I also promote what I'm going to be doing and when I'm going to be doing it. Without further ado, let's check out this Witch's Revelation thing. Revelations by Chance. What entrance to the city is this? This is a weird place to be setting up, Barbeloth.
What? Is Paimon seeing things? Is that a Dodoko?
I think it is Paimon. Paimon, we're in Fontaine.
No, there really is a Dodoko over there. And it looks just like... It looks like Barbeloth.
Oh, great. The Dodokos have finally risen up.
Oh my, what a coincidence this is. Traveler?
I don't think you
Paimon?
deal in coincidences, Barbeloth.
Why is there something so fishy about hearing such a powerful fortune teller use the word coincidence?
Me and Paimon on the same page as usual.
Perhaps, but it's no lie. This truly is a pleasant surprise.
Surprise is also not a word I expect to hear from someone like you.
As a descender from beyond this world, the traveler's fate is not anchored in Tevat.
Where is our fate anchored then, by the way?
Hence why most fortune tellers, including myself, are unable to predict your future. But happily, this particular coincidence couldn't have been any more fortuitous. I recently happened to glimpse a peculiar omen.
This looks to be the exact same table setup she had at Moon Prayer Night.
And since I had some free time, I decided to perform a brief divination and follow the omen's course. Just for a spot of fun, you understand. Oh yes, and while I was following this omen, I caught a few ethereal threads of fate and glimpsed the faces of their owners. Here, take a look for yourselves.
I know all these people. Why was there a menu icon in the bottom?
See? Didn't I tell you? Someone with so many friends was bound to recognize them all.
Alice? That's not Barbeloth's voice. Why are you in the chair now?
Hi, you two. It's been a while, hasn't it? I thought I'd lend a hand with Barbie's divination.
Indeed, if Alice hadn't insisted, I'd have treated these names as minor variables and discarded them from the divination.
That seems like a... What's the word? Irresponsible?
but then you would have missed out on this fun little excursion, wouldn't you? Besides, as mages, we couldn't possibly disappoint the little cuties involved in the prophecy now, could we? It's the dream of every child to receive wonderful gifts, go on grand undertakings, and watch mysterious prophecies unfold. Which is all to say, we simply had to see this one through.
And there's no point arguing with Alice. Anyway, if I can gather these minor variables together, I should be able to adjust my divination. So here I am, seeking them out, and if possible, offering them a little fortune-telling.
So when will they be here?
I don't have time to go around divining things like that, but I'm sure it won't be long.
Oh, it might be really long. I don't think I plan on pulling on Risley's banner anytime soon.
Is that why you've set up this stall? So you can sit and wait for them to arrive?
It'd be nice if they let us do the cutscene even if I don't own the character, but I doubt they're going to do that.
Don't worry, I'm not just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. This Dodoko is simply a stand-in. I'm still working on my research.
That's right. And I installed sensors on Barbie's Dodoko. As soon as the right person shows up, she'll receive an instant notification. And Dodoko will give a happy little wiggle to make sure our visitors are drawn on in.
What are you doing back here? Take your arm off that. You'll knock my scryglass onto the floor. And hold that cup
Is that Mona?
steady. I don't want you spilling hot chocolate on my manuscripts.
Or is it Klee?
All right, keep your hat on. Just 1 second. There you go, Barbie. This one's yours. I hardly put any sugar in it, I promise.
Hardly any.
When you say hardly any sugar, I can't help but feel like we're not speaking the same language.
Yeah, I only put 10 cubes of sugar in it. There's 40 in mine.
Back to business. After we followed up on Barbie's divination, I was hoping to gather everyone up, everyone involved, that is, and throw a huge party.
I wonder if that's a special cutscene to everybody who owns all of the characters on this divination board. There's 7 of them, right?
I've even decided how we can send out the invitations. Don't worry. I've already picked out the most beautiful birds available.
Birds?
Picture it. In the dead of night.
Oh, I guess we do mail delivery by
pure
birds.
white bird flies through your window with a mysterious letter in its beak. Then you open it, and a whole new world appears before your eyes.
I, too, read the Harry Potter novels as a child.
Unfortunately, as I told Alice, doing that would only serve to disrupt the path of fate. Besides, dealing with such small prophecies is a real pain, so it's off the cards.
Oh, fate is such a spoil sport. Nevertheless, we can still have a party. When the time is right, I'll invite everyone myself.
I mentioned this when I was in a Discord group once. I mentioned that we saw the Snezhnaya Transcendence trailer recently, where they showed off a bunch of the characters that are going to be playable and whatnot in Snezhnaya. But often those big intro PVs don't show all the characters that are playable. Like, for instance, the one for Natlan didn't show Aoife, it didn't show Escoffier for obvious reasons, and a few others. It doesn't really show all of the players, but in Snezhnaya, we don't know everybody that's going to be playable in Snezhnaya. For all we know, Alice could end up becoming playable in Snezhnaya. I wouldn't put it past him. She wasn't playable in Nodcry, but Snezhnaya, or even Barbeloth, it might be an early chance for us to get them as a playable unit. Maybe in, like, version 7.6 or 7.7.
And as I do hate waiting for parties, Traveler, Paimon, can I leave the job of bringing your friends here to this stall to you?
Is that okay?
Then we'd be the ones disrupting the path of fate, right?
Seeing as the people in the prophecy already have ties to the Traveler, in theory, their fates are already intertwined. If the Traveler steps in to invite them and hurry things along, it shouldn't have too large an effect on the divination.
Just changes the date, more or less.
Reliable as always. For the sake of the party, it's in your hands. I promise to save you the best seats, closest to the cake. Barbie.
Is that what the
why
best
are you
seats
tearing
are?
that paper apart? What are you doing?
I'm using it to plug my ears between you and Nicole. If my head isn't hurting, then my ears are. Oh, I miss Octavia.
I miss her too. She gave us the mannequins. Complete Witch's Revelation-related quest to unlock additional talents for the corresponding characters. Certain characters' skills and constellation effects will also change. Each Witch's Revelation quest is focused on a specific character. To obtain the corresponding character and increase their level to 70 and unlock the related quest. Oh, so we gotta level them up to 70 in addition to having them. So, I only recently obtained Diona. And I don't have Chi-Chi at level 70.
One.
I wonder if I could get her there real quick, though. Ah, out of EXP. Guess not. I definitely can. But yeah, it's stuff like this is why I plan on doing this one mostly off-stream. But we should have the beta one unlocked, so I guess we could do that one first. Ah, yeah. It'll even let us know here. Oh, I have them at exactly 70. Polaris. When holding down the elemental skill, Tide Caller, 1 stack of power will accumulate every 0.08 seconds, even while not under attack. This increases damage dealt at the point of unleashing. Additionally, holding down to unleash Tide Caller upon hitting opponent also gives extra boost based on the power accumulated. Every stack active decreases Beto's elemental skill cooldown by 4 seconds. Oh, so that's a lot more spammable. As well as regenerates 8 elemental energy for her. This effect can trigger once every 15 seconds. Additionally, when inside the Polestar field, Beto will enter the Radiant's stellar conduct state. We have another book. We got Witch's Homework, and now we have Witch's Revelation. Someday I will have Mizuki and Yai Miko. Those are 2 characters I probably will try to obtain at some point. But for now, let's just do Beto's, because it's already unlocked. Witch's Revelation, Voyaging Instruction.
What's the point in all these endless meetings?
So what you're saying is that this card I drew is actually pretty good?
You're telling me.
Fate is simply fate. It makes no distinction between bad and good. However, talking solely about the upright strength card you drew, one
Upright
of
strength.
its interpretations actually fits your profession well. This card symbolizes passion, courage, confidence, and desire, as well as perfect, unfaltering love. No matter what surprises fate throws your way, I believe you will take control and steer a steady course.
Oh, don't flatter me. By our rules, a good fortune means paying extra for the reading.
Says who?
Here, I'll leave my coin pouch with you. If you have time, could you read the fortunes of my crew?
Haha! That's the first time I've received a request like this.
Really?
We've sailed this ship from one corner of Tevat to the other, braving the winds and waves. After so many years at sea, there isn't one among them who doesn't harbor troubles of their own. I may be their captain, but there are things even I can't help them with. So, running into a fortune teller like you, it made me think you might be able to help set their minds at ease. As for recompense, that won't be a problem. We've done good business on our way here and dragged in quite the haul.
As intriguing an offer as that is, I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I fear there aren't enough cards in my deck for such a sizable crew.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. I haven't seen you in a long time. Are you here to have your fortunes read too?
Beto, hey, what are you doing in Fontaine?
I'm here on business, of course. And to help a certain someone scout out new trade opportunities while I'm at it.
I'm guessing it's Yelan?
Our esteemed Tianxuan, of course.
That's Yelan, for those who didn't remember or didn't know.
Who knows what kind of scheme she's cooked up this time. A few days ago, completely out of the blue, she tells me there's good business to be had in Fontaine. Doesn't ask my opinion, just whips out a detailed itinerary and tells me to follow the trade route it outlines. Turns out, she'd already sent people to scout ahead.
That definitely sounds like Yelan.
I haven't had any urgent business lately, so I went along with the whole thing. And what would you know, it's been plain sailing the whole way. What was supposed to be a 2-week job got wrapped up in just over 1. I figured since we're already here, we might as well stick around and have some fun. So I gave the crew some shore leave to kick back and relax. Matter of fact, just yesterday, I booked an event space at the Hotel de Boer, and the lot of us drank up a storm. The crew's still sleeping it off at the hotel, so I thought I'd venture out for some fresh air and to sober up.
Is that why you're at this remote part of town that nobody goes to and happen to stumble across a fortune teller?
But I only made it a few steps before this, fortune teller stopped me and asked me to draw a card.
So you've already drawn one.
Here, it's the strength card. Looks like a good one, and since it's the right side up, I think that makes it even better.
I do not remember what the unreversed strength means. It's generally considered good.
Upright strength. How should Paimon put this? It really does suit you, Beto.
It certainly does. Now, let me explain the other meaning it holds.
Don't tell me. It's bad news.
I wouldn't say it's good or bad, and it's not directly related to your fortune either. Just a little after-class musing, now that your reading is over. It's clear that you possess both powerful outer strength and an indomitable inner spirit. To borrow a metaphor, you're a lantern in the dark night. You dispel the darkness and guide lost souls on their forward paths. But you must know that it's not only the lost and weak who are attracted to the glow. Bugs cling to the lantern, competing for light and heat.
I thought they were drawn to it. I didn't think that bugs competed with lanterns.
Believing that it can keep them warm, the light
probably
burns
can.
more intensely. Only by doing so will its radiance not dim. Now, it would be best if someone could drive these bugs away. Because if no one does, perhaps one day the flame will consume its remaining fuel, all for the sake of a few unworthy pests.
That sounds ominous.
If that's your concern, I don't think there's any need to worry. I have a friend who knows how to help people figure things out, and, well, she enjoys taking care of pests who hide out in the corners.
Man, you and Yelan are a lot closer than I initially suspected.
A rare friend to have. Judging by your tone, you must.
I mean, she
really
could also
trust
be
her.
talking about Ningguang. I guess that
She
applies.
doesn't sound like someone who would easily lose her way.
Her? Oh, if she were the type to get lost, I doubt anyone in Liyue would know how to stay on course.
And then maybe she is talking about Ningguang.
Take this trip, for instance. She's the one who pointed the way. Huh.
Oh, no, wait, that's Yelan.
It all makes sense now. I was just thinking, if she really wanted to do business, there's no way she'd let me kick back and relax.
I suppose this is what you should expect from a Tianxuan. Or is Ningguang the Tianxuan and Yelan is the different title? I forgot what it is. Even giving someone time off requires an elaborate ruse.
So basically, Ningguang just wanted to give you a holiday. But why make you take such a massive detour?
Well, I'm sure she'd say something like,
I forget what
"Some
Yelan's
detours
title
are
is.
needed. Only by taking them can the
She works for the
shortcuts be
Tianchuan, I
found."
guess. I don't remember what her official position is.
I'll never be able to unravel the twists and turns of her mind. Well, she still needs me to help expand her trade routes, though, so it's not like she'd do me harm. As her strength card, I'll remain up front, breaking the waves and forging a path ahead. Whoa! Oh, look at the time. I'd better head back
You
and
have a
check on my
watch?
crew. See if I can't sober 'em up a little, get them shipshape and ready to sail. Traveler, Paimon, Lady Fortune Teller. I hope to see you around. This card is a rare treasure. Can I keep it? Oh, probably not, right? I'll just take one last look.
A light that guides the lost, and those who come for more than its glow. Interesting. If I have the time, I should pay another visit to Liyue.
Ningguang buff when? Make Ningguang a 5-star. What's your revelation? Voyaging Instructions. Listen to Beto's story. What, are we eavesdropping? I didn't think that there were... I thought that that cutscene was all we're gonna get. There's more to it? Color me surprised. Witch's Ward. All characters in the party will be prevented from falling when they lose HP. Characters' energy recharge is greatly increased. During combat, starlight prisms will appear on field, continuously granting nearby characters Polestar field buff. Ah, so it's a combat tutorial. Why did it take so long to load, though? Oh, they gave us Chongyun.
Spirit Blade! To ashes! One with my blade, from whence you came!
Power that ended Python!
Spirit Blade! Attack! A touch of frost!
That's a big hit.
From whence you came, swift and merciful!
Eyes on me!
Submit for judgment!
Power that ended Python!
Spirit Blade! Attack! A touch of frost! From whence you came!
Eyes on me!
Spirit Blade! Attack! Swift!
All that just to show us how they work. It definitely made her feel better to play. I wonder if that counts as a Chongyun buff. Revelation unveiled. Oh, it also updates her constellation. Bane of Evil, C6. While Stormbreaker is active, nearby opponents' electro resistance is reduced by 15%. And Radiance, Stellar Conduct, Cryo Res of nearby opponents is decreased by 15%. The Elemental Mastery of the current active character is increased by 200. Stormbreaker is active. Cool. More reason to keep building her. I started building her for Arlecchino, just to have like an extra slot on the team. We have, I believe, Chi-Chi at level 60, so I think we can level her up real quick. and then possibly get to 70 today. All I gotta do is
2, breathe. 3, 4, and
go farm materials real quick.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and in the past.
62, almost there. We might have to burn some uncapped resin, but I think we can get there today. Okay.
1, 2,
Level 70 Chi-Chi
breathe.
attained.
3, 4.
Accept quest, which is Revelation Instruction of Curious Form. I'm glad that they put her right next to a teleport waypoint. Uh-oh. She's been taken in by the Melazines. I sometimes forget how short the Melazines are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We just saw Chi-Chi not too long ago in the little Hexen Circle.
There's no need to apologize. We still have a long way before we get to the Palimormonia. Let's keep walking for now. I'm sure you'll remember where your home is soon.
I wonder if we've interacted with this particular Melazine before.
Look, it's Chi-Chi, and she's with a Melazine. Huh, that's a combo Paimon wasn't expecting to see.
Me neither, now that you think about it.
Traveler and Paimon.
Paimon is also a member of the little Hexen Circle. Quick, use your introductory magic.
You know Chi-Chi? Fantastic news! I ran into her while investigating near Lumido's harbor.
Isn't that very far from here?
Judging by her size, I figured she was a human child. She is a child, right?
Man, I thought Melazines would have been above that kind of discrimination.
I am...
Actually, how do you define yourself? Our good friend.
Right! We go way back! We're the best of friends! Quick thinking. If Chi-Chi had said she was a zombie, it might have scared her half to death.
Maybe. Actually, that's a good point.
Yes, best of friends. That's right. Wow, this is a happy
Can't
coincidence
Melazines
for
tell when we're
sure.
lying, though?
To be honest, this is the first time I've ever found myself completely at a loss. I take it you know about her memory issues? She can hardly seem to remember anything besides her own name.
She writes down and takes notes. Did you look at her notebook?
Chi-Chi gets like that sometimes. Poor child. I was going to take her back to the Maréchaussée Phantom and let her stay there for a while. But I hoped she might get some of her memories back on the road. Since you're such good friends, I take it you know where she lives? It would save such a lot of trouble if I could take her straight home.
She lives in Liyue.
We know, but it's, a very long way from here. Very long way? I followed a Sealy all the way to
Dear God,
Lumido's
why?
Harbor.
Nicole!
Huh? You remembered something? What happened before that? Before that, Dr. Baiju took me on his rounds at
Yelan Wharf, I assume?
something. I went to gather herbs and then...
Followed Azili to Lumido's. So they were in Chenyu Vale, basically, and you went from Chenyu Vale's Yelan Wharf to Lumido's Harbor. That's a little bit more... That's a little bit less of a stretch, but then you went from Lumido's Harbor to here.
Oh! Baiju took you to Yelan Wharf, right?
Oh no,
Did
she's
that
got the
get
detective
done
glasses
when
on.
She knows what happened. Baiju took Chi-Chi to visit patients at Yelan Wharf. She got lost while gathering herbs, saw a Sealy, and followed it all the way to Lumido's Harbor. Good thing Paimon and the Traveler read Robin versus Chesterton. Simple deductions like these are a piece of cake for Paimon now.
You do know that book's a work of fiction, right?
Aha! Well, that checks out. I'll take Chi-Chi back to Yelan Wharf right away. Dr. Baiju is Chi-Chi's guardian, is he? He must be worried sick.
Wait, those people in Barbeloth's prophecy. Wasn't Chi-Chi one of them?
Oh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot about that. Barbeloth, are you there? Can you hear us?
No need to shout. I've been here all along. I simply didn't want to interrupt your conversation. Listening is the default state of any good fortune teller.
Is it? I would assume you do more of the talking than the customers do.
This Seeley's so-called guidance could also be considered the guidance of fate. Since you're here, Chi-Chi, why not let me read your fortune?
Fortune?
Surely you're familiar with the concept. I say, having now looked at Chi-Chi going, yeah, I'm not going to dive into that rabbit hole.
Oh dear, Barbie, allow me to interject. You're really not suited to talking to children, you know. You're scaring the poor girl.
Is she?
Let me take this one. Now listen closely. This is how you deliver a little surprise gift. Little Chi-Chi, member of the Little Hexen Circle, I'm the mother of your ally, Klee, Auntie Alice, the greatest witch in the world.
Nice to meet you, Auntie Alice.
Ah, what a sweet, polite little child. Come now, let Auntie's friend, another great witch, throw you a wonderful surprise fortune-telling party.
I wonder why they didn't just give Alice another Dodoko to put on the chair since they bothered to put a chair here.
Fortune-telling party?
That's right. Look at the cards in front of you. Aren't they pretty? Do you like them?
I like them.
Good for you, Chi-Chi.
That's wonderful. Now, can you pick one for me?
Is this one all right?
Oh no, that's the tower reversed. That's usually bad.
Of course. And because you were so wonderfully well behaved, that card is yours to keep.
Thank you.
All right, Barbie, break time's over. Come help little Chi-Chi with her reading.
No, you don't need to shake me awake.
She fell asleep in that
I've
time?
been listening the whole time.
Were you?
Upright hanged man.
Oh, that's the hanged man. Okay, I thought that was the tower. I guess there is a man falling from the tower. Upright hanged man.
Very
That's
few
one of my
people draw
identifier
this
cards.
card.
That means you're very special, Chi-Chi.
It symbolizes transcendence and waiting, and also detachment from the everyday world.
For those who are curious, my identifier cards tend to either be the hanged man, the reversed devil, and the magician. Those are the ones that usually get used as my identifier cards in Celtic Cross readings.
There are shackles that bind you, but you yourself have no desire to break free from them.
Shackles? Do you mean my orders?
At least on the surface, you wouldn't be wrong to understand things in such a way. As for your future, all you need to do is wait. Of course, it's not like you lack for time, but... Oh my, how strange, how very strange.
Hold up a second, you're saying too much at once. Give the poor child a moment to breathe. Let Chi-Chi savor her little gift first. You really do need to show a little more patience with children.
No wonder Mona hates her so much.
What do you think, Chi-Chi? Do you like your surprise?
This card is pretty. Thank you, Auntie Alice.
Oh, good girl. You did such a good job remembering Auntie's name. Oh, Auntie would love to chat with you some more, but it's time for you to go home. If Auntie Barbie has more to say, then next time the Hexen Circle meets, she can make a prophecy for every little witch who attends. Wouldn't that be lovely?
Could you not add to my workload without asking me first?
That's funny. Alice is such a bully.
Then it's settled. See you next time, Chi-Chi. And all of you witnesses.
Bye-bye, Auntie Alice and Auntie Alice's best of friends. Phew! Is that all over now? Did those two voices just come from this doll? What kind of toy is this? It's so cute. Where can I... Oh,
Don't get distracted.
That's not important right now. Chi-Chi, let's go find that Dr. Baiju of yours. It's time. Chi-Chi should go home. See you next time, Traveler and Paimon.
Take care. Stay safe.
Card. Gift. Pretty.
Pretty indeed. Listen to the story. Alright, let's find out what Chi-Chi's new stuff does. Something new in her kit, possibly an eye-long change, and something stellar conduct is all I really know is what we're getting. I did plan on building Chi-Chi for Sandrone. I just haven't finished building Sandrone yet because some of Sandrone's materials are locked behind the new World Quest series I haven't started yet.
Guys.
Oh, they gave us Kachang.
Hey! With sword comes shadow. Opening box of Adepti tricks. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
By the way, I think it's really interesting that they gave us Kaching for this little demo, because for those who don't know, Kaching is possibly a descendant of Chi-Chi's family. Or they're both descendants of the Yunlai Angler in specific, since they both use the Yunlai Angler's sword fighting technique. Although on Chi-Chi's character, it just says ancient sword fighting technique. If you look closely, they do hold swords in both similar ways.
Wheel of life. Nowhere to hide. Sacred name, fortune preserver. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Life goes on. Speed of light. Hey! Orders given. Orders received. Go. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
That is a lot of changes. When Chi-Chi hits opponents with her normal and charged attacks, she has a 50% chance to apply Fortune-Preserving Talisman on them for 6 seconds. This can occur once every 30 seconds. Radiant Stellar Conduct now has a 100% chance to trigger, and cooldown time is reduced. Okay. So you want to attack with her. 7 Sacred Treasures. Additional talent. The cooldown of elemental skill Adeptus Art Herald of Frost is reduced by 15 seconds. That's good. While the Herald of Frost is on the field, characters in Chi-Chi's party have their super conduct and stellar conduct damage increased by 50%. Additionally, while in a Polestar field, Chi-Chi will enter the Radiant Stellar Conduct state.
Cleanup sequence in progress.
Adeptus Art
Based on data from past
Herald of
incidents,
Frost
please
elemental
avoid dropping
skill.
small items such as Mora,
Can
screws,
you quiet
gears,
down over there,
minerals,
NFA?
Toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
Alright, on using the Ice Vein Talisman, Chi-Chi brings forth the Herald of Frost, dealing cryo damage to surrounding opponents. On hit, Chi-Chi's normal and charged attacks regenerate HP for you and your own party and nearby teammates, with the healing that scales based off her attack. Periodically regenerates your active character's HP, follows the characters around dealing cryo damage, opponents, and character's path. If your current active character hits an opponent with an attack, the Herald of Frost will perform a coordinated attack on the opponent, dealing cryo damage. It has new scaling, it looks like, too. Adaptive Art, Preserver of Fortune, Elemental Burst. Chi releases Adaptal Power, Fortune Preserving Talisman, Cryo Damage. Additional instance of cryo damage that's also considered Stellar Conduct in Radiance. Fortune Preserving Talisman, when the opponent is affected by the talisman, take damage. The character that dealt this damage regenerates HP. Okay. Aesthetics of Frost, Constellation 1.
Outstanding
Oh, she has
items
4
onto today's to-do
new
list.
constellation changes.
Do you have any additional commands? Nope.
Okay. Alright, let's look at the constellation changes on Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi regenerates 2 energy when the Herald of Frost hits an opponent marked by Fortune Preserving Talisman. Stellar Conduct, Chi-Chi also regenerates 6 additional energy when the Herald of Frost attacks coordinated, it hits opponents. This effect can trigger once every 6 seconds. Frozen to the Bone. Chi-Chi's normal and charge attack damage against opponents affected by cryo increases by 15%. Chi-Chi's attack increases by 50%. Yikes. That one's the same. Constellation 4. Targets marked by Fortune Preserving Talisman have their attack reduced by 20%. Additionally, Fortune Preserving Talisman triggers on the nearby party member with the lowest HP. Okay. Adeptus Art, Herald of Frost, increase. Oh boy, this is the longest one. Using Adeptus Art, Preserver of Fortune revives all fallen party members and regenerates 50% of their HP. This effect can only occur once every 15 minutes. Additionally, after using Adeptus Art, Preserver of Fortune, Chi-Chi will also gain 4 stacks of Glimpse of Mystery. When your current active character other than Chi-Chi deals Stellar Conduct damage, 1 stack of Glimpse of Mystery is consumed. Damage dealt increased by 600% of Chi-Chi's attack. Yikes! The Glimpse of Mystery effect lasts up to 12 seconds, and unleashing Adeptus Art Preserver of Fortune refreshes the... Okay. That's really good, but I'm not going to have a C6 Chi-Chi, like, possibly for years.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still.
Alrighty. And that's it for that. And when I edit this for YouTube, I will probably insert in Diona's here. And Editor Me will cut to that in the future. Right now. Monday the 20th. And I just so happen to have finally gotten... Nope, that was in the right place. Diona up to level 70, which means we can now accept this quest. Which is Revelation, Special Blends Instruction. Oh, she's already here.
You can't help me fix this annoying affliction either.
I really need to get around to doing Diona's hangout event.
Precisely. It's already too deeply intertwined with your fate. Imagine your destiny is a tree. This affliction is like a new shoot growing from its branches. It's been helping you absorb sunlight and dew this whole time. It, long ago, began to shape your fate. If you cut it off now, the wound left behind might fester, infecting the entire tree.
More like causing the tree to shrivel.
Huh. You make it sound like it's a good thing. It's clearly getting in my way, keeping me from mixing the drinks I need. It's more like one of those vines that wrap around the trunks of giant trees, restricting their growth and slowly strangling them.
Well, if that were the case, your fate would have rejected it, and we could have easily pruned it away. Unfortunately for you, it's not at all what you say it is. All right, enough talk. That should be enough to convince you I'm a legitimate fortune teller, yes? Now, just like I told you, come here and pick a card at random. And let me give you a little advice about your future.
So I just pick one at
Oh
random.
wow, her arm looks so janky when it
Okay. How
folds
about
in on
this
itself
one?
that
No,
way.
wait, this one.
Don't overthink it. No matter how you choose, you can only ever draw the card that's destined for you.
Damn magic tarot decks.
Ooh, this fortune teller's laugh is so creepy. She's just like an old witch from a fairy tale.
Boy, that's exactly how Mona describes her.
But since she's so good at it, her advice could prove really helpful. I have to choose my card carefully.
You're scaring her. Long time no see, Diona.
Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
True to form. Here you are at just the right moment.
Timing is my strong suit.
Well said. Compared to an intangible thing like fate, commissions have a far more intuitive effect on shaping our words and deeds. Now, seeing as you're here, perhaps you could have a word with this little one. She doesn't seem very trusting of an old witch like me.
It's not so easy to trust a weird-looking fortune teller who's set up stall in the middle of nowhere.
Fair enough.
Oh, the traveler seems to know this fortune teller pretty well. Great. I can finally have someone I trust. Traveler? Paimon? Come over here for a sec. I need to talk to you in private.
All right, what abouts? So, I was just about to ask, what are you doing in Fontaine?
Looking for new ingredients, of course. Oh, my previous approach to mixing drinks was far too narrow-minded. I kept limiting myself to actual food.
You gonna try to move on to rocks?
Paimon wouldn't exactly call the things you put in your drinks food, Diona. Well, it's all technically edible, as long as you grit your teeth and close your eyes. It's stuff you can force yourself to swallow.
So you're planning to find completely inedible ingredients.
Exactly! I've already found a bunch of rusted screws, scrapped cables, coagulated chunks of grease, dust bunnies, toe jam.
Please don't put any of that in a drink.
And it's all thanks to that guy from the Fontaine Research Institute who makes Fanta. He's been a real help.
Heinrich? You know Heinrich.
Well, I heard that really tasty fizzy drink stuff comes from the Fontaine Research Institute. So I headed over to take a look.
You know what? That is a legitimate reason to get Diona into Fontaine.
When I got there, Mr. Henri let me try a few bottles of the new Fanta flavors. Completely on the house.
Oh, nice of him.
Mr. Henri doesn't smell of alcohol at all. Nope. He just smells like Fanta. Sweet and tangy. One stiff and you can tell he's a reliable sort of grown-up. And...
Which is funny, because if I remember correctly, he isn't very reliable.
He said, my affliction is probably beyond the Research Institute's ability to analyze. But he heard that this weird fortune teller who showed up recently near the court of Fontaine, apparently, everyone who's been here says she's crazy accurate. Maybe if you get your fortune told, you'll learn something about what's causing your affliction. If you grasp the principles behind it, perhaps you can find a cure. Well, hard to argue with that logic. Guess he didn't end up becoming a researcher at the Fontaine Research Institute for nothing. So I came here to see the fortune teller. As soon as I walked over, she stopped me and said there was a strange disturbance surrounding me. Before I could ask, she blurted out all the answers to my questions.
But the scientific logic of the Fontaine Research Institute doesn't directly apply to divination.
It's kind of funny that divination is not explained by science in this universe.
Even if you understand the principles, it doesn't mean the solution will be easy to come by. Just like I told you. Mysticism isn't built of bearings and bolts, and I can't simply repair your fate for you.
Oh, are you telling me nothing can be changed? Then what's the point of drawing a card?
By drawing a card, you may just find a tiny missing gear to fit into the wheel of fate. It may seem insignificant, but when installed correctly, the tiniest gears can still drive massive mechanisms.
You're not just humoring me, are you? Traveler, what do you think?
Barbeloth is very reliable. Just relax and draw a card.
All right, if you say so. Then I'll take one.
Wonder what she's gonna get. It seems to only have major arcana in this deck.
All right. Here we go.
I can't tell what that is.
Looks like it's...
Oh my. How strange. To think the disturbance surrounding you has grown with such vigor. It's no longer a shoot, but a sturdy branch. How curious.
Huh? What are you saying? Does this mean the drinks I mix will taste even better from now on?
That doesn't sound like a bad thing in itself. But given everything we know about Diona's motivations...
If we judge solely by your affliction, that would indeed be the case. Furthermore, the card you drew is the reversed High Priestess.
The reverse High Priestess.
Which means you've been too focused on the illusions before the veil. Which is precisely why you've been unable to pass through it for so long.
That doesn't sound like it has anything to do with mixing drinks. I thought this card would tell me what ingredients I need to use.
The lunar arcana aren't known for creating recipes.
I wouldn't
At
assume they
least
were.
not yet.
At least not yet, she says.
But mixing drinks isn't the only way to find the answers you're looking for.
The answer is to teach those old booze hounds a lesson, so they never get drunk and cause trouble again.
You're certainly driven, but while your body moves forward, your heart remains stuck.
That's not true. I hate those weird old drunkards from the bottom of my heart, especially...
Your father?
I see. Then, have you talked to the one who fills your heart the most?
What? How did you know I was thinking about one person in particular? I didn't even...
Through divination, of course. Perhaps you should cast aside your impatience and confused
This one's kind of in depth.
emotions and tell him how you truly feel. You might find it more effective than trying to mix the most disgusting drinks in the world.
There's no way he'll listen. Once he started drinking, he doesn't listen to anyone.
Perhaps that was true before. But now, you found a tiny gear from the Wheel of Fate. Return to
Is
its
she pronouncing an
rightful
F in
place.
that wheel?
Certain things might undergo subtle changes.
You mean that?
But it's just a card.
Of course not that. I'm talking about your heart. Something which has already begun to change.
My heart hasn't changed at all. Now, I need to go look for ingredients. How much is the divination fee? I can pay it in full.
Oh my, what a well-mannered child. Much more endearing than that other little brat.
I wonder if that's
But there's
Clee.
no need for a fee. Just consider this a gift from a witch.
Thank you. If you ever come to Mondstadt, I can treat you to a drink. I guarantee it'll taste delicious.
Mondstadt, you say? Yes, if I get the chance, that might not be such a terrible idea.
And thank you for helping me out, Traveler in Paimon.
You're welcome. If you ever need help, just let me know.
No matter the trouble, Paimon and the Traveler will swoop in and save the day. But swooping in is thirsty work. So once we're done, we wouldn't say no to some of your tasty drinks, Diona.
If you say so.
It's a deal. Next time you're in Mondstadt, I'll treat you to the best drinks you ever tasted. The kind with absolutely zippo alcohol.
I, too, am against alcohol.
By the way, if you have any more questions about your card, look for someone named Mona. You probably already know who I'm talking about.
Mona? Yeah, I know her. She always orders the cheapest drinks. Is she a powerful fortune teller too?
Ha! She's nowhere near my level. Still, she should be up to the task of reading the lunar arcana. Otherwise, she might as well hang up her hat.
Oof.
Just tell her You've brought a prophecy on behalf of the mighty astromancer Barbaloth Trismegistus as a test. Don't worry. As long as you say that, she'll do her best to interpret it for you.
Got it. Blackmail Mona.
I think I got that. Astromancer Barbaloth Trismegistus. Yes, that's a long name. Come to think of it, isn't Mona's name really long too? I think it was the what was it again?
Astrologist Mona Magistus. Listen to Daona's story. Alright, time to check out the new kit, I guess.
Can't handle your drink, huh? Diana special.
I need to remember to build Razor at some point. He seems fun. I believe he's just Sino at home, though.
Can't handle your drink, huh? Let's go, Diana special. Yeah. Look at you, Fontaine.
The last guy? Yep, number 19. Easy challenge. Additional talent unlocked, which is Revelation Choice Treasures. Within 20 seconds after using elemental skill, Icy Paws, Aino will also fire off 3 Icy Paws. When party members trigger Superconduct or Stellar Conduct reactions, Icy Paws fired this way cannot generate elemental particles, nor will they generate a shield upon hitting opponents. This effect can occur once every 3.5 seconds. Additionally, when inside a Polestar field, Aino will enter the Radiant Stellar Conduct state. And then closing time, Constellation 6, so she has a new C6. Characters with the signature miss gain the radius of the following effects of their HP levels, increasing the healing bonus by 30% when HP is at or lower than 50%. Elemental Mastery increased by 200% when HP is above 50%. That's pretty good. Additionally, Diana's max HP is increased by 25%. That's pretty cool. Radiant Stellar Conduct. Characters within signature mixes radius deal 40% more Superconduct and Stellar Conduct damage. That's pretty good. I don't think I have a C6 Diona, though, because I just got her for the first time when I pulled on Sandrone banner. But we got a lot of her. We got 5 copies of her on that banner. Well, thus concludes all these Witches Revelations, because I don't exactly see myself in the near future getting any of these. Mizuki we might get eventually, and Yae Miko I could be convinced to pull for, because her kit's really cool and her weapons is pretty cool. I just like her playstyle. Don't like the character that much, though. Which is a shame, because I think she was one of the first banners we ever pulled on. But I hadn't met her yet, because I don't think we had unlocked Inazuma at the time. But that's going to be all for this. I will see you all in the next video. Alright, next thing on my to-do list is a lady's invitation. Read the invitation letter. So this is going to be the Sandrone tea party stuff. Oh, there it goes. To Dan, how have you been? I happen to have some free time, so I'd love to invite you and Paimon to my tea party. I'll prepare the tea and pastries. Just come by and join me for a chat. Accept invitation. The lady's invitation. Go to the agreed upon location and take part in Sandrone's tea party. Why here? Is that in Poisson or above Poisson? Go to the agreed upon location and take place in... Oh, she's over there. I wonder why you chose this location.
Oh, you're here. Hiya, Sandrone!
Thanks for the invitation. I hope we didn't keep you waiting.
Huh? Didn't your letter say we were having a tea party? How come there's nothing here? Don't tell Paimon this is a snack-free get-together.
Maybe it was BYOB.
I bet you would love that, Paimon. You really think I'd forget the food? Whoa! Did that table just appear out of thin air?
Why does it only got one seat?
Impressive, right? This is my newly developed portable tea table. It's easy to carry and store.
Oh, there's two seats.
And even equipped with a hover device, just like Faggio. What's even more impressive is... Oh, never mind. I don't want to show off and make this sound like a sales pitch. You can check it out for yourselves.
You don't need to sales pitch it to me. I'm already sold. I want one of those for
Here,
poker night.
I've prepared some tea and snacks.
I'll help myself then. So how are things?
These are so delicious! You really are a great cook.
Or did Faggio prepare them or something?
Naturally. But what inspired you to make something like this?
Well, I never bothered to check what her signature dish is for a cooking recipe. I should check that out.
I wanted to be able to enjoy pleasant tea parties with friends wherever they are, of course. I've said this before. Holding on to what you already have isn't the only way to preserve what's precious. Lately, I found myself wanting to go on walks and visit my friends more often. But inviting myself to others' homes and expecting them to prepare tea and treats, then letting them clear the table afterward. It's hardly proper etiquette for a lady.
But if you bring your own table and chairs and sweets.
Paimon doesn't think your friends would mind. I mind. Besides, a simple invention like this is no trouble at all for me.
I mean, if you can make Faggio, anything that's less than that is probably standard fare.
I can see you like it. Don't worry, I can make one for you too. Huh? Are you sure that's all right?
How expensive was it? What kind of materials does it use?
It's perfectly fine. Like I told you, I can whip up something like this in no time.
In that case, thank you very much.
Don't mention it. You helped me out a lot during the Fontaine festival. Consider this as thanks.
I took a 70% cut. I don't need that as this as thanks. Open your inventory and equip Sandrone's portable tea table in the gadget menu, then press the Tea Party Notes button to start a tea party. Note, for the best experience, it's recommended that you complete the Archon quest Song of the Welcome Moon Act 10 of Myriad Paths, Flux, and Dissolution, as well as Sunny Summer Fontanalia before unlocking the Tea Party storyline. There's a storyline to the tea party. In the Tea Party Notes screen, you can select a character you wish to invite to your tea party and send them an invitation. After sending an invitation to the character, follow the prompts and head to the suitable location, then simply place the gadget Sandrone's portable tea table to have Sandrone take her seat to start the tea party. Find the location that fits the quest description inside the yellow circle indicated by the plate, and indicated to the place, the tea table, yada yada yada. Start tea party. You can revisit the completed tea party. Oh, you can revisit them. Tea party notes. Complete tea party invitations. There's 16 of these.
To And
right.
this tea party.
Oh, can I do these in any orders? Anne and Marianne. 3. There's 6 here. 12. 13. Well, we gotta do this one first, right? I did that entire Narcissus and Crit's Ordo questline for nothing, didn't I? Marianne. Is it really her? Seems like she recognized me from Fontaine festival poster. I should go meet her. Anne, Marianne, and Marionette. Of course they make us go here. To the hidden dwelling. I was half expecting us to go to Anapasis. Go to the hidden dwelling and start the tea party. Use Sandrone, take the seat to start the party. I kind of wish we moved the piano back here. But we gotta do something with the space, right? That's better. Sit.
To be honest, I'm still in shock.
I mean, we did tell her about the Narcissus and Crit's Ordo's quest line during Moon Prayer Night. It's really nice that we get to see a follow-up to that.
You know, back then, both Yelan and I thought you'd already left this world.
She's kind of a sort of fusion of Marianne and Lyris.
If we had woken up earlier, maybe we could have visited you and Yelan. But I suppose that's fate. Miss Marianne. Fate works in mysterious ways. Who would have thought that Anne and I would see a film poster featuring your portrait during our travels? So that's what made you think to contact me? Precisely. The aroma of coffee. It really takes me back. Thank you for inviting us to your tea party, Miss Sandrone. Your garden is so elegantly arranged. It's perfect for a lady of such grace. This is the home Yelan and I once shared. I feel it's only right that I maintain its beauty. See? You're already so much better at this than my brother. Yelan never even decorated his room. He couldn't deal with pretty things. That's right. And Renee was no different. Jakob and I were the only ones who could properly spruce up a room and prepare a tea party.
I miss Jakob so much. Why did we have to kill him off?
So he was like that even when he was little? I always thought it was due to his age. He was always that way. He may have been book smart, but he was a bit of a klutz in other ways.
I'm pretty sure that's Sandrone's VA doing the voice of both of them.
Maybe that's why he was the only one of us who chose painful reality over the illusion of a sweet dream.
Which is probably fitting in its own sad way.
I don't think he regretted that choice. No, because that was his wish as a hero. The regret is ours. His wish should never have stood alone. What about you, Miss Sandrone? Is there something you wish for?
Not really.
Yelan once asked me that exact same question. So he asked you that too. My brother must have matured a lot. He never would have asked something like that when I knew him. Wish is such a hollow word. Can you ever have whatever you want? If that were the case, there would be no bad in the world. I'm doing what I want to do. What I believe to be right. I don't know if this counts as a wish, but it makes me happy. Now that is a wonderful thing. I envy you. Then do you resent Yelan? Because he created you in Marianne's image? Never. He always made it clear that I'm my own person, unique and distinct. And that I should choose my own life. So that's exactly what I did. Whether it's stories or food, as long as you're happy with your choices, then they're the right choices for you, Sandrone. Exactly. So now, let's just quietly enjoy the food you've so carefully prepared for us.
Enjoy tea time.
Life is best when all is peaceful and calm.
Let's sit like this a little while longer. Why can't I talk to Anne? Oh well. While I'm here, I just want to point out a few things that I've noticed. I didn't know I could turn on this little dragonfly thingy. I wonder if it's going to lead me to a treasure chest. We could sit on this log. I guess it just goes in a loop. Anyway, I have been told that if I go back and check out the house after having completed the event, there he is! Oh, that ended the quest by leaving. Poloni is back. Well, that's one done. A little bit of an anticlimactic ending. Wrong book. Haha. I ended up learning quite a bit about Elaine's childhood. As for Marianne, you can tell she was optimistic, lively girl. If only Yelan could see all this. Yelan. Alright. New invitation letter available in 20 hours. Okay, so these are day locked. So, moving from this point forward, everything is going to be getting done off stream. And I guess I might as well say now that the next planned stream is going to be the new world quest that I actually don't know how to start. Okay. So we go that way. Good to know. So that'll be all for here. In the way, editor me, cut to the next thing. Everyone at home? Bye-bye. Have a nice day. I gotta get ready for a Honkai Star Rail stream, I guess. Alright, testing recording. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's 10 p.m. on July 16th. So, I just spent almost all of today editing my playthrough of version 4.4's story in Honkai Star Rail. So, I didn't have time to start my Moon quest line, so we're going to record another tea party, because this will probably only take about 10 or so minutes. The real question is...
I invite?
Indeed the question, Marionette. However, I have already decided. Because the interactions with Sitlali during the event were hilarious, and I would like to see more of them. Great Shaman Sitlali helped me a lot during the Fontaine festival. I should bring some gifts and pay her a visit. A small token. Alright, go to tea party. Where is this? Oh, we're going straight to her house that I have marked on the map for reasons. Yes, I do check in on her every now and then. You don't need to know what I do off stream. That's my business. Is she still going to be in her jammies? I bet she won't be, but it'd be funny if she was. We're going to walk in on her house. Why does Sandrone know where she lives? Actually, no, wait. Sandrone is, like, got one of the best information networks in the entire D of Tevat. I don't really need... I already know the answer to that question. Why do I gotta sit at it from a very specific angle? Okay, there we go.
Is the tea to your liking? Or would you prefer something with a little more bite?
Right, because she's a heavy drinker.
Tea is fine.
And she is in her
I feel
jammies.
guilty drinking during the day. Best not to do it too often.
It's not during the day right now. I think it's evening or dusk.
Anyway, Miss Guillotin, what brings you to Netland?
I'm just traveling around, visiting old acquaintances. Besides, I wanted to thank you for agreeing to help out during the Fontanalia festival.
You're too polite. Did you really come all the way here just for that?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, although you were gracious enough not to bring it up last time, I'm well aware I've caused you trouble in the past.
That business with your subordinate? The incident involving the robot, Inefa.
Oh, wow, she's gonna come clean about that?
Isn't life strange? You might suddenly find yourself friends with your former enemy's boss. You might even find they become your own boss.
She also, in the Tribal Chronicles, got into some problems with Regrator's minions as well.
I hope you can accept this as a small token of apology.
Is it a light novel?
This
It
is
is.
a limited edition! No, a collector's edition? And it's my favorite genre.
How did you know? Information network.
I asked the traveler for advice. He has a pretty good grasp of your reading preferences.
The Traveler?
Ooh. How much does she know about their relationship?
What's with these conflicting feelings? It's like I'm pleased, but also embarrassed.
Thank goodness she can't hear your thoughts.
Naturally, I'm flattered he knows what I like, but does he really have to go shouting it from the rooftops? I'd rather he just gave me a gift himself.
Do you like it?
Thank you. You're too kind, Miss Guillotin.
Unfortunately, because of how close you are with the Traveler, if anyone ever wants to do something nice for you, we're gonna be the first ones they ask.
If it's the type you like, then next time I can bring you some more. Of course, when the time comes, I'll have to trouble the Traveler to pick them out with me.
With you? You mean you went to the bookstore together to get this?
Yes, he seemed intent on choosing the perfect one. Maybe next time...
There'd better not be a next time.
Oh,
And that's where we're gonna end it, aren't they? Enjoy tea time.
Just wait till I get my hands on him.
Let's enjoy this for a little while longer. Optional, Sandrone seems to have something to say to the party companions.
Just wait till I get my hands on
I
him.
think it's time I start clearing up.
Is that the time? All right, Miss Guillotin. Be careful on the road.
All right, a small token. That was a really interesting interaction. And sadly, it looks like you can only do this every 20 hours. Yeah, so this time tomorrow I'll be able to record another one. If there's really 16 of them, this is going to take like half a month. We're going to be 2 weeks from Sneznaya by the time I finish these. Well, anyway, see you in the future. Cut to the next one, I guess. All right. Hello. It is nighttime on the 19th of July. I'm going to be gone for a few days, so it's going to be a little bit of a delay for future uploads of these little recordings. But we're going to try to do another one of these. What's it called? Where's the gadget? Yeah. We're going to do another Tea Party recording tonight. I think we'll be able to do another one tomorrow night. But then after that, I have actually no clue when I will next have time to upload another one of these. Or not upload, I guess record.
To this tea party.
Which one should I do next? Seymour! I know which one we're doing. Mamere and Seymour. Tea or Bulle Fruit. Prototype 4AC VO7, one of Yelan's earliest creations. That's incredible. It almost feels like discovering I have a relative I never knew about. Tea or Bulle Fruit? Where are we going for this one? Nod Cry. Going to Nashatown? Man, I knew that Mamere was going out on an adventure, but I didn't realize that Mamere had made it all the way to Nod Cry. Marianne and Anne were still in Fontaine. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that we can do an interaction with Seymour. I wonder if we'll get one with Caterpillar. Near the viewing deck. Well, this is the viewing deck.
Please accept my gratitude, Miss Sandrone, on behalf of Miss Mamere, for your kind invitation.
I was not expecting this kind of a voice for you.
This food is delicious. Thank you, Sandrone. Your culinary skills are amazing. I'm glad you like it. But Prototype 4ACV07, I believe this is the first time we've met. How did you recognize me? Oh, that's the first time I've heard anyone call Seymour that.
Seymour.
Affirmative. Although I am familiar with your gentleness and radiance, I have never seen you in the flesh before, Miss Sandrone.
Familiar with your gentleness and radiance.
I can recognize you because your appearance is an exact match of my master, Miss Marianne Guillotin. Her image is permanently recorded in my memory unit. Miss Marianne told me about you. Since your appearance matches hers, the logical reasoning required to recognize you is quite simple, Miss Sandrone.
I love this little patterned and stuttered tone. It's kind of really mechanical, and I kind of like it.
Even Yelan's earliest work is so impressive. Though, it appears you've had a few enhancements made. I suppose I should address you as Seymour now. Were you confused when you saw me?
Negative. My primary directive is to accompany and protect Miss Marianne on behalf of Elaine Guillotin. As such, my knowledge of Miss Marianne is complete, and based on a logical analysis of finite dimensional vector spaces, you and Miss Marianne are totally different, Miss Sandrone.
Okay. Logical analysis, finite dimensional vector spaces. That is quite the explanation for how you can tell them apart.
Like the difference between the tea leaves of Chenyu Vale and the Beryl region's Bulle Fruit.
Oh, that's why this is the name of the mission.
Is Sandrone the tea or the Bulle Fruit?
Searching.
Insufficient data.
Insufficient data. Unable to answer.
I'm glad Yelan improved his language module design by the time he created me.
You could have ended up sounding like that, huh? And yet you decided to leave no voice module for Fagio. Enjoy tea time.
This food is delicious. Oh.
Let's sit like this for a while longer. Can I sit? Okay.
This
I think it's
food
time
is
I started cleaning up.
Huh? So soon? Thank you, Miss Sandrone. I hope to see you next time.
It's so nice to see characters from the World Quest again. Well, that wraps up this one. And we will be able to invite another one in 20 hours. So around like 8 o'clock tomorrow, I guess, I'll be able to record another one of these. As for who I can do next, no clue. But I did notice that it seems to refresh as I start to complete some of these, so there was only like 12 or so originally. So that's going to be how we get to the 16 number at the bottom. And then we unlock this furnishing for the teapot. Alrighty, that's going to be it for now, me. I'm going to go record the World Quest, but I'm going to do that one live. For everyone else, look forward to that in the future. And I'll edit in the next little tea party right after this. Alrighty, it's another day. It is the 20th of July, which means we can now do another invitation to a tea party.
Who should I invite?
Oh, this slot's now Nefer. This one keeps rotating. It was Seymour last time. Oh, never mind. It's this one that keeps rotating. I guess we can keep doing a Narcissus party. And Marianne, along with Memaire and Seymour. All of us share some connection to Narcissus. Maybe I should invite everyone over for tea and have a chat together. A Narcissus party. Sounds fun. Where are we going? Narcissus Waltz. Go to the Hidden Dwelling. This is the only place, in my opinion, that has enough space. Alrighty. Time to get the gang back together.
Seymour, it's been so long! And Memaire, too!
We got the whole gang here. No Caterpillar, though.
Seymour wouldn't stop telling me how much he missed you.
Affirmative. I never stopped thinking of Miss Marianne.
And thank you, Miss Sandrone, for hosting this tea party. It's so nice to get together and chat about our travels. Don't mention it. I feel like we're all family on some level with a long shared history. At least that's how I see it. So there's no harm in getting together when everyone's free.
I'm really happy that we got to see these World Quest characters again. I thought that they were going to show up in her actual character story. I'm surprised we have this weird tea party mechanic and they're showing up in this.
Family? I don't know why, but hearing you say that fills me with joy. So does that make Miss Sandrone our little sister?
That's kind of funny to think about given everyone's age at the table.
Maybe we can skip the whole big little thing for now.
Affirmative. As the prototype created by Mr. Alain, Miss Sandrone should properly address me as Big Brother.
Oh, that's so lovely! Can I be a member of this family too?
Mamaire, you're adorable.
Of course! We're hardly a conventional family to begin with. What harm could adding a melazine to the mix do?
Almost none at all now that I think about it.
Affirmative. Besides, Miss Mamaire is already my family.
This makes me so happy. How about I paint us all a family portrait?
Oh, I would love that.
A family portrait? It's been a long time since I posed for one of those.
Actually, now that I think about it, if we're not doing it with a camera, painting seems like a long time to pose for.
Make sure to make me look impressive, like the big sister of the family. Sure thing. Why not?
Ooh, are we actually going to do it? Am I going to get to see it? Oh, wow, my mayor's working on it right now. Aww. Not their best work, but still amazing nonetheless. That might even be the thumbnail.
Such a peaceful, pleasant day.
Sit like this for a little while longer. Optional, Sandrone seems to have something to say to the tea party companion.
Such a peaceful, pleasant day. Such a peaceful, pleasant day. Thank you for the invitation, Sandrone. Or should I call you little sister?
That's a little cute thing. You and Mulani. White Horse Adeptus in Leeway Harbor. Imaginary friends. Ah, here we go. There we go. That's the thumbnail right there. A family portrait that Mamere painted for her family members at a tea party hosted by Sandrone. Its warm and distinctive brushwork differs somewhat from her previous paintings, suggesting that, as she said, she has been trying her hand at all sorts of different styles during her travels. Oh, what a cute little 5 of them. Alright, that concludes this for now. I'll see you again in maybe a week or so, since I'm going to be away for a bit. Hopefully we'll not be able to... I hope I'll be able to finish all these before we get to the eventual Sneznaya. Still got to do 12 more of these. Okay. It is now July 27th. I've been gone for a week, so I have not been able to record. So, I guess it's time for me to record another tea party. Who should I invite next?
Who should I invite?
Only 11 options left, which kind of makes sense. I'm going to start by prioritizing everybody that was at the event and work our way down. Let's grab Arlecchino next. Fire and Ice. Arlecchino has helped me a lot in the past. I should invite her to a tea party. Hopefully she has time to spare. Where's this one? Fire and Ice. Oh. It's going to be on the roof, I think, where we held the tea party in the Archon quest. In the Song of the Welkin Moon Archon quest. I'm going to probably edit my way getting there because I think I warped to the wrong teleport point. Head to a high vantage point. Oh, I guess this counts. We're a floor down. It's going to teleport me up, right? Okay, no. Alright, we'll go to the roof. Ignore the local legend over there. We're not going to fight him again. It's literally where we held the tea party last time. Kind of funny to think about.
Thanks
This
for the
is
invitation,
Sandrone's
Sandrone.
workshop.
This food tastes just like I remember. It really brings back memories.
Her voice is a little raspier than I remember.
You're welcome. If you like, we can get together more often when I'm back in Snezhnaya. It'll be just like the old days.
Of course.
Speaking of Snezhnaya, how's everything going on your end?
Ooh, Shneznaya details.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's plans have made some initial progress.
Project
But
Stuja.
Project Stuja is proving more difficult to implement than the mayor anticipated.
I would love to get more details on what it is.
Then it appears we'll both be busy from now on.
Though, we should still have time to stop for a cup of tea every now and then. Or even catch a performance by the Korolievsky troupe.
Korolievsky Troupe, who we got to see a few members of in the, what was the trailer called? Sudden Snow Transcendence trailer.
Is Odette still performing ballet?
Ooh, Odette mentioned.
Yes, every time I see her, she seems to keep getting better.
I read her drip feed. It was very interesting.
Amazing. I'd love to see her perform again when I'm back. I find it really quite fascinating. Despite learning her craft under Rosaline, their temperaments and styles couldn't be more different.
Wait, Odette learned underneath Rosaline?
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
True. Rosaline danced with a fiery passion, whereas Odette is as frosty and opaque as a block of solid ice.
I didn't know that Rosalind was a dancer. Or that she... I guess we all knew that she had members of the Fatui that worked underneath her as subordinates. I'm guessing that's saying that Odette was... Because Odette's drip feed talks about her going back and forth between the Fatui and the Korolevsky troupe. Which makes me think that Odette was formerly, I guess I should say, one of Rosalind's underlings.
She appears to be carrying a heavy burden.
And yet, when she performs on stage, her movements are so pure, as though her heart were free from even the tiniest of blemishes.
She's also going to be, I believe, in the 7.0. One of the first two banners is going to be Odette.
Or perhaps she's
Which I guess is
sealed
obvious
such
since I
things
mentioned
away,
drip feed.
where no one will see them.
Perhaps. In the end, isn't that what ice does? Freeze over the cracks? But she's not fragile, she's resolute. If anything, I'd say she's dangerous.
Like Ragnir in One Piece and his ice powers. Or her ice powers. I don't know if we know Ragnir's gender in One Piece. They're a squirrel, for those who don't know.
At least in that regard, she resembles Rosaline.
Because she's dangerous?
We're going to compare someone to Rosalind because she's dangerous?
Because of her resolve.
Resolve.
I suppose you're right. No wonder there are rumors that she's the favorite to inherit the La Senora title.
Oh, interesting. So Odette might take Rosalind's position in the Fatui Harbingers. That's actually kind of cool.
Once we get to know her better, we could invite her to our tea parties. I hope she won't refuse.
I wonder if they're going to update the list of guests that can be invited to these when Shneznaya comes around.
Me too.
Enjoy tea time.
It's important to find time to relax now and then. It's important to find time to relax now and then.
I think it's time I started cleaning up.
Very well. I'll see you in Snezhnaya.
This is one of my favorite tracks. I loved doing exploration around the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Look at him standing over there, menacingly. Anyway, that's going to be it for this chapter. I will see you in 20 hours, future me. And hopefully we can get all of these edited and out before Shneznaya comes out. I've only recorded 5 of these so far, I think. So it could take a while. Alrighty, another day, another dollar. Anyway, it's July 28th. We can do another tea party. We're going to try to get as many of these done as possible. I think we're going to cut it close, but we should be able to get these all done before Snezhnaya comes out, but it's going to be up to me on whether or not I'll be able to edit it in time. I actually have just finished editing the first half of Project Moongazer's World Quest, so hopefully that'll be out within the next couple of days. And I still haven't gotten around to recording anything on Honkai Star Rail post 4.4 story, so there's still the Fate collab and like the Tricky Towers event. Oh well. Anywho, my Sandrone is also 80% built now, so progress is being made across the board. I'm back from being away from home for 6 days, and I'm gonna try to speed through as much as I can.
Tea party.
Alrighty. So let's get all the Harbingers out of the way. Let's check out with Tartaglia. Tartaglia used to be part of our tea party as well. It's a rare chance. I should invite Arlecchino and Columbina. Let's have a tea party just like old times. Ooh, Columbina comes in this one. Nice. Alright, where are we going to do for this one? Head to a high vantage point at the Kuvanki Experimental Design Bureau. Oh, we're going right back to where I held the last one. I don't know why it didn't just bring Tartaglia to the one that we did with Arlecchino before. Just like old times. God, I love the music here.
Well, this is one for the books. Never thought I'd see the day when you'd invite me to one of your tea parties, Sandrone.
Yes, the last time you showed up, it was uninvited along with Capitano.
Perhaps if you'd worked on your etiquette, I would have invited you over sooner.
I agree. It might also help your case if you stopped challenging people to duels all the time.
This is probably going to be some of the most honest interaction we've gotten between Columbina and Tartaglia now.
You sound exactly like my big brothers and sisters. I can't
forgot
help
that you have older brothers
Back when
too.
my master was training me in the wild, etiquette wasn't exactly a priority.
Forget it. It's not often we manage to get together. Let's just relax and enjoy the moment.
I wonder if we can have like a tea party, like in front of Capitano sitting on the frozen throne like Arthas. Oh, Fagio. Nice framing of the camera there.
Is this your latest creation?
Her name is Fagio. It stands for Facilitatrice Automatisée Généraliste Interactive et Omnitâche.
It is a mouthful.
Does this mean Polonia is really beyond repair? I'm sorry to hear that, Sandrone.
But don't worry. We'll fix you up someday, Polonia.
It's fine.
I'm sorry to hear that I'll never get the chance to fight.
Oh, he ruined the moment. Oh my god.
Of course you are.
Polonia looks strong, but this Fagio, on the other hand?
Were you about to say she looks weak?
Uh-oh.
No. It's just that she doesn't look quite as strong as Polonia.
Polonia was built for measurements and calculations. I was careful not to compromise his processing power when giving him combat capabilities.
It's weird that you gave him combat capabilities at all, or the fact that he was that big hulking monstrosity and his primary directive was measurement and calculation. Elaine has got his work cut out for him.
But Fagio doesn't need to process complex formulas. All of her computing power can be devoted to her combat module.
Somebody's gotten cocky.
So, that means she's actually stronger than Polonia? Is that even possible?
I don't know if stronger is the right word use here. It would probably be able to say they're more allocated into combat than Polonia is. Polonia's strength is very physical, but like in terms of combat skill, I would say Fagio has them beat. If we're going to talk about allocation of like resources.
You really won't be satisfied without a demonstration, will you?
Oh boy. This is not the direction I thought this tea party was gonna go.
Just so we're clear, I'm not paying for any repairs if I break her.
And I won't be paying your hospital bill.
I knew this would happen.
You should have spoken up. Also, hi Columbina, I see that you're here and haven't said anything. Of course. Face full of food. The hungry girl. Enjoy tea time. All right.
Not bad, these tea parties, all in all. If I'd known they were this much fun, I would have attended one sooner.
Let's sit like this for a while longer. I can only talk to child. Okay. Sandrone seems to have something to say to her tea party companions.
Not bad, these tea parties, all in all. If I'd known they were this much fun.
Gadget is already placed here.
Not bad, these tea parties, all in all. All right.
I wonder if there's more to these that I don't know how to unlock. I'm sure somebody will put in the comments anything I've missed in these. Well, anyway, I guess I'm just going to leave my character here for the next 20 hours, because that's probably where the next one I do is going to be. Oops. We now have 10 more to do, and like, how many days till Shneznaya? A quick way to check would be to look at the banner. 13 days. Wow, time sure flies. Maybe I'll do some standard pulls at some point, because I have like 20 of these fates now that have been piling up from all the world exploration I've been doing. Anywho, that's all from me. I'll see you in a day, future me. Alrighty, so it is July 29th. Another day, another tea party. And, I have finished editing Project Moongazer at this point. It is currently rendering, or exporting, I guess would be the more correct term. I'll probably have it uploaded to the YouTube channel sometime tomorrow, and then it'll probably be public by the end of that day. Or probably I'll have it out by the 31st for sure. Alright, so we have 16 of these to do. And so far we've only done 6. The game is lagging.
To this tea party.
Hat guy. Just realized it says hat guy. Alright, let's get Columbina out of the way. She's always pestering me to serve the same pastries I used to make it for her tea parties. Huh, I suppose I can indulge her just this once. Alright, where the white dove rests. Where are we going for this one? You can tell that my computer is really stressed right now. What other quest? Moonlight Sonata, Lingering Resonance. What is this? You're kidding me. They added more of these? I thought I did all of these. Oh, goodness. So Columbina has a new Moonlight Sonata quest. I could have sworn I had done all of these. Did I accidentally unlock a new one when I completed the Silver Moon Hall? I did all 18 of them. I recorded all 18 of them. I made a video just for all 18 of them. I guess this is going to be a little bit of a bonus for everybody that actually sat through these, I guess. There's another one. It has to be because I completed Project Moongazer, right?
You're here? The Kuhenki are playing the lyre again. Could you play a song for them like last time?
Wait, another one? Is it just this again?
And I happen to be in the mood to hear something different myself.
What should I play? Or does this, like, just reset on a weekly basis or something? Let's try something from another nation. Why do I get to pick? Oh, this is Greensleeves.
How curious. I have heard melodies like this before, but your playing lends a whole new dimension.
Ah, maybe because the traveler was channeling his emotional connection to that place.
I swear I've done this one already. Is this a bug?
What's curious is that I feel as if I can picture the landscape just by listening to the melody.
You should just go see it someday. We can be your tour guides.
Didn't we do that for somebody? I think we did that for Shen Yun, didn't we? We gave her a tour of Mondstadt.
Perhaps, if that day ever comes.
New Moon's Embrace. Oh, I guess they make it so that you can... Lingering Residence. Yeah, I think that one's just a repeat. Huh. Weird. I guess they do that so that you can get this Moon Residence thingy once a week. Well, now that that's out of the way. Where the white dove rests. I wonder where it actually put it. Oh. This is so
We
awkward.
always used to gather in your garden, Sandrone. Now you're the one visiting me for tea. It's such an odd feeling.
I'm still the one getting everything ready. Doesn't feel so different to me.
You know what? Fair point.
And your food is every bit as delicious as I remember.
And her plate is clean already.
I hear the traveler visits you quite often. What do you usually do?
Play games, play with the Kuhenki, tell stories, play music. Help her interact with the world. Look at memories of the past.
Sometimes we chat. Sometimes we play games with the Kuhenki.
I don't know why I'm speaking
and
for
we
her.
also like to watch them draw. Oh, and we play moon chess too.
I have to mansplain some things, otherwise there's no purpose of you watching my playthrough of this.
Moon chess. Is that the one where you try to get 3 pieces in a row? Who usually wins?
She does, mainly because I keep forgetting how the game works halfway into playing.
I don't keep count, but I must say the traveler's a very skilled player.
You must be better than me, because I've lost to her twice in a row, and I've only played twice.
I'll show you what real skill looks like. Care for a game? If we draw, it counts as a win for you.
But I thought Moon Chess doesn't draw, because the game constantly removes a piece.
Sure thing. Let's go.
She's conjuring the board. Oh, are we actually going to do this again? Place pieces representing the moon on the board. 3 of your pieces form a line. You win. Note, when either player plays more than 3 pieces, the earliest piece placed will be removed. Okay, let's see if I remember that 3 moves from now. I have to block here. I I have to block here. I think smart move would be planning ahead to move here. And then I have to block here, unfortunately. If I place here, it forces their next one to be in the corner. And then... This is tough. I feel like I'm just stalemating at this point. They have to put one there, or they lose. Guess I can put here, because it doesn't matter.
What? That's impossible!
It...
Looks like you lost, Sandrone.
I let you win.
I don't need to... I think it was a Cats game. I didn't really pay attention.
Really? Then why do you seem so worked up?
Darn it! I want to...
And they're gonna keep going, huh? Okay.
Let's play something more challenging next time. I know a lot of fun math-based games.
Like Pagoda Stack.
Sounds exciting.
Or Tower of Hanai, as some people told me it's called in other regions.
Huh? What's so funny?
I can barely remember seeing you this happy before. You hardly ever invited me to play games. Usually, you just chase me away.
I feel like we only lost that one because Sandrone admitted that a draw would be Columbina's win in a game where, statistically speaking, the majority of results are going to be a draw.
Hey, don't make me out to be some sort of bully. I'll invite you to more tea parties from now on, all right?
I'd like that, Sandrone. I enjoy these little gatherings.
I enjoy them too. That's why I'm going out of my way to record them for posterity. I do wonder if they're going to add more of these in the future. Also, I like how they're both sitting looking over there as if they were playing.
It's a lot of fun playing games. I look forward to doing it more often. It's a lot of fun playing games. Leaving already? All right. See you next time.
And with that, I believe we have done quite a few of these now. Seven out of 16, 9 more to go. And another 20-hour wait for me. So I will see you all in the future. Hello, it is July 30th. I finished editing and uploading Project Moongazer, so that'll be on the channel long before you got to this point in the video. But something that I have gotten around to doing is Sandrone is fully ascended now. She's like level 87. So I will get around to getting her to level 90 eventually. Emphasis on eventually. But, I wanted to check in on these two, because I forgot to check in on these two after completing the main story. Hurry up, so you mean what happened to the Dottore and Marionette? Nope, they still think that we're dead. They haven't updated the dialogue. I thought that they would update the dialogue for Luna 8. Oh well. Alright, I guess we'll look forward to seeing Snezdegrad in a future update. Anywho, it's another day, another tea party. It's definitely been more than 20 hours. We've done a bunch of these.
To this tea party.
Oh, we can do Columbina again. so we can do Kalabina again. This time it looks like we want to invite her to our own home. Last time I visited her garden, so this time I'll invite her over instead. She's never seen the retreat Elaine and I once shared. A garden gathering. I really think it's nice that they added this location. And actually, since Polonia is here, and we learned in the Tartaglia one that Fagio is canonically not more combat-driven than Polonia was.
Is this where you used to live? It's pretty.
It is pretty.
It used to be even prettier. I have quite a knack for gardening, you know.
Considering that the fact that you abandoned it for like 400 years and it hasn't like deteriorated, yeah, I would say you have a knack for gardening.
What are you laughing about now?
I was just picturing you crouching down, tending to the flowers. It's an adorable image.
Is it? It seems like a pretty mundane image to me.
Can I take a look inside?
Of course. I've already cleaned and dusted.
And gotten rid of and disposed of any embarrassing notes.
What are you going to do with the place?
I think I still want to hold on to it. I can come back and tidy up whenever I have the time.
She moved Polonia in there.
If you're busy, I can help take care of it for you. It gives me the same feeling your old room used to. It's comforting. A happy place.
That's really nice. That's very sweet of you.
Suit yourself.
And that's where we end this one. That was a pretty short one. Activate.
It's really beautiful here.
I love the little mechanical dragonfly that you could just send flying in a circle in here.
It's really all right. Let's come back another time.
A garden gathering. I'm surprised we don't have an interaction with it here. Oh, and these pictures are here too. We see them moved into her little office space during the end of the event, but they're over here when they used to be over here. I actually never checked. Can we go back in this room? We can. Well, I feel I have reminisced enough. Alright. Future me, I'll see you in another day. Alrighty, July 31st. Boy, do I have a lot of things to talk about today. So, I believe around like 4 a.m. today, the special program for 7.0 came out. So, that's something to talk about. Things are going crazy. She says Naya looks amazing. We're going to be battling Renova in the future. So, that's going to be absurd when we eventually get to see that play out. It looks like we're also going to lose pretty badly because she's fighting us with like one little finger in the trailer. But that's going to be a problem for future Traveler. And by the time I actually edit all these tea parties together, who knows, we'll probably already be in Shesnaya because I think it comes out in like less than 12 days. And I still have to do like 8 of these.
Who should I invite?
Let's do Hat Guy. Hat Guy, he entrusted me with his computation core before. Well, in light of that, I suppose I should treat him to a drink. A meeting of puppets. Head for the vicinity of Lambad's Tavern. I guess he does hang out in Sumeru. It's kind of funny that I don't even really think about a Hat Guy / Scaramouche as like an Inazuma or Shnesnayan character anymore. I kind of almost only exclusively think of him as a Sumeru character. So unless they add more, I think this will be the last Fatui Harbinger one.
This really is hard to believe. I never imagined I'd be sitting here drinking tea with you.
Is it really that strange? I just wanted to thank you for the core processing unit you provided for the numerological array. And why do you keep talking like you know us inside out? You make it seem like you have a deep understanding.
Because he does.
I told you, I'm a good judge of character.
Yeah, sure you are.
Still, you said it right. I shouldn't keep assuming I understand you.
Oh.
Even compared to our last meeting, I feel like you've changed a lot.
It doesn't matter how far back you want to compare. The only changes I've undergone are to accept the errors in my core and open my eyes to see a few things clearly. And what about you? As a fellow puppet of sorts, do you ever experience computational errors in your heart?
That's a very scientifically minded question. I wonder if they've ever thought about that. Then again, like, their entire story was about wanting a heart.
I experienced far more than just errors.
Do tell.
I don't think we know each other well enough for that just yet.
Have it your way. I was merely asking out of courtesy. Regardless, it takes a good many detours before a puppet can find its heart. At least, it did for me.
You seem to have a good relationship with your creator.
Oh yeah, about that.
I did. He gave me a lot of help and guidance, both in life and after.
My creator discarded me.
In that regard, there's a fundamental difference between us.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. Even though we share some similarities as puppets, I shouldn't have assumed to know anything about you based on that alone.
They had a very, very different upbringing compared to you, Sandrone.
Don't worry about it. To borrow a phrase from you, I too have accepted my past errors.
Indeed, we had a whole, like, Archon quest about it.
It's just that I've taken too many detours already. I need to walk an even longer path to make up for them all.
In that case, good luck. To borrow a phrase in return, I don't know you well enough yet to give any further advice.
Well
said.
said. Enjoy tea time.
We each have our own paths to walk. There's no need to say anything more. This tea is quite good, by the way.
That's good to hear.
All right. Goodbye.
This was a small and little quaint one. It's very interesting that they are two characters that effectively parallel each other in that way. They're kind of exact opposites in their upbringing, but they're more alike than they would probably ever care to admit. Well, that's enough of that one. I will see you on August 1st, future me. Editor me, take it away. Alrighty, August 1st, tea time. Who are we going to invite today?
Who should I invite?
I think I want to continue the trend of getting all the Harbingers out of the way, so let's get Linny, because they are the pseudo-Harbinger, or I guess next in line for the knave position, or at least that's who Arlecchino seems to be setting up to inherit the House of the Hearth. Kind of like how, what we learned about in another tea party, that Rosalind was setting up Odette to pick up the La Signora title. Those three from the House of the Hearth, I did promise that I'd go visit them sometime, though I should give Fagio another round of checks before I head out. That cat girl's pretty good at what she does. Whispers by the Hearth. Looks like it's going to go right by the hotel. From what I remember from the Song of the Welcome Moon quest line, Sandrone had a pretty amicable relationship with Fremine, who works with machines. They go to this hotel, right?
Fresh fruit, sweeter than
The Hotel Buffets.
Come to think of it, I wasn't the most attentive host when you visited Snezhnaya before.
There's no need for that, Lady Sandrone. Even if we never sat down for a chat, you always provided us with the best refreshments.
I'm a little concerned that the one sitting closest to her is Lynette.
My apologies. I was too busy back then. I'll be sure to take better care of you the next time you visit.
You never let me try out your inventions before either.
Because you destroy everything.
There were different reasons for that.
Actually, Father told us not to disturb you wherever possible.
Oh, that's kind of for some good foresight.
Don't worry about that. I don't mind the occasional disturbance. You can come for tea whenever you feel like it.
Really? Actually, I've always wanted to ask you to take a look at Pear. I have some ideas for improvements that I'd like to run past you.
Nice. This is the exact conversation I was actually hoping to have.
Sure thing. That is my area of expertise, after all.
It's honestly what the Fatui were told to do.
Oh, thank you, Lady Sandrone.
Is being a harbinger really so tough?
When you put it like that, I suppose it is a little. There's a lot to consider. Though most of my frustrations stem from my colleagues.
So that must mean that getting along with others is a must-have skill?
I can see why out of these three, Arlecchino chose Linny to be the successor.
I suppose so. But I doubt you have much to worry about in that regard. At least, Linny certainly doesn't.
You flatter me, Lady Sandrone.
Do you want to be a harbinger? Actually, never mind. It's not my place to ask. Just pretend I said nothing.
That's all a little far off for me. I'm certainly in no rush to think about it yet.
If you became a harbinger, wouldn't that mean you'd have no time to accompany us on missions?
Probably, actually, now that I think about it. He might be stuck behind a desk.
In that case, would that mean Lynette and I would have to become harbingers too?
You know, there's a lot of empty seats now that I think about it.
I told you, stuff like that is too far off to think about. Besides, no matter where I go, I'll never leave you two behind. I promise.
You know, what's funny is somebody pointed it out to me that there's like a web event going on right now for 7.0 about all the Harbingers, and Arlecchino's the only one facing a different direction, as well as the splash art for 7.0 is out at this point as well, and Arlecchino's the only one not featured in it, and also Renova's going to be playing center stage in this upcoming patch. So, long story short, Arlecchino has some death flags.
Sometimes I really envy this little family you have.
You have your own little family, too.
Thank you for your hospitality, Lady Sandrone.
It always says optional. Seems you have something to say, but I never figure out what triggers it.
Thank you for your hospitality, Lady Sandrone. All right, take care.
Whispers by the Hearth completed. Alright, I'll check back in on August 2nd to do another one of these. In the meantime, I gotta get ready to finish my Honkai Star Rail live stream. See you in the future. Alrighty, August 2nd. Time to do some more tea parties.
Who should I invite?
Oh yeah. They got rid of the second page and they just moved Nouvellette onto this page. Well, we've gotten all the Fatui Harbingers out of the way. So who's next? Let's just start with a Nod Cry cast. Or, I guess we should focus on the people who were at the Summer Fontanelia event, work our way back. So, That would be Nuvolette, Farina, Navia. Was Albedo there? I don't remember. Let's do Navia. I haven't talked to Navia in a while. Navia and Clorinde invited Columbina and me to join. Oh. Time to bring out the D&D group. Navia and Miss Clorinde invited Columbina and me to join them. In that case, might as well prepare some tea and pastries for everyone while we chat and play. Stories make the best pastries. Oh, that's right over here.
Come on, keep up.
Right, they host their game club right outside Chioria Boutique. I forgot about that. Because it's like a kind of pseudo-official, like, group. Yeah, they usually hang out at this table over here. I don't know, I guess we'll put our table right here in the middle of the traffic. I wonder where it's going to put it in the cutscene.
Ah, Miss Columbina, Miss
Oh, off to the
Sandrone.
side. That makes much more
Thank
sense.
you for taking the time to join our tabletop troupe.
Tabletop Troupe, that's the name of it.
The pleasure's all ours. We haven't really played this before, so we'll be counting on you to show us the ropes.
Ah, yes. Navia probably loves hearing that.
Don't worry, there's no pressure. The most important thing is that everyone has fun.
That's great. I'm really looking forward to this.
Then let me briefly explain the story.
Ooh, what's the setting?
This is an era.
Oh, we get to
where
bring this
vampires
back.
And humans coexist.
Vampires
Our
and
story
humans.
occurs in a city shared by the two races. While not openly hostile, the relationship between humans and vampires is far from harmonious. Now, a murder in the dead of night has completely shattered the delicate balance.
Vampires?
Vampires.
They're a race that survives by drinking
Buddy of mine
human
have
blood.
been recently
They're common
going
trope
through
in
and
fantasy
listening to
novels.
the entire
Have you
series
read any
of
stories like this
Hunter the
before, Miss
Parenting.
Columbina?
I believe the 6th episode dropped actually like a day or two ago at the time of recording this. It's a World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade type setting, if D&D type campaigned. If you know what World of Darkness is, I don't need to explain it in depth, but I think this is pretty funny and ironic that I'm listening to that on the side right now and then this happens. Have they read fantasy novels before?
I think I may have heard of them. So, what do we do in this story?
That's more or less up to you, Columbina.
First, everyone needs to decide what character they want to be. You can choose any identity and profession you like, provided it fits the setting.
What character do I want to be?
Oh, I wonder what she's gonna pick.
If you're having trouble deciding, you can team up with someone else and let them think of a character for you.
Bad idea sometimes, but could be good, depending.
Oh, you mean we can let someone else create our backstories?
Or work together to incorporate yourselves into each other's.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's all do that. I'll leave my character sheet to you, Clorinde. Then you can decide my character, Sandrone, and I'll think up the perfect role for you.
Works for me. I wasn't sure what profession to pick anyway.
Well, this is gonna be horrible somehow. Clorinde is probably gonna pick something appropriate. As for what the two newbies do, this could go anywhere.
Is everyone finished? I can't wait to see what mine says. I'm a merchant who plies her trade in a city where vampires and humans coexist.
That seems pretty basic. I say that knowing that this is probably pretty close to the description of most characters I play. Pretty neutral, but can go in any direction.
Wait a minute. Game Master, this character sheet is suspiciously similar to my last one. Even the stats are the same. You just copied the whole thing.
No matter what I give you, you'll still find some weird way to derail the story. Besides, I think this type of shrewd, boisterous character suits you right down to the ground.
Hey!
I mean, it's on point.
Let me see who I am. I'm a big bad vampire During the
God.
day, I like to sleep at home.
I forgot that we're gonna get new art out of this.
The moon is out.
Oh man, I bet I haven't been looking at a lot of Genshin content outside of like reactions to the most recent trailers, but I'm surprised nobody spoiled this for me.
I like to sing, and I use my voice to lure in my prey. No one who's seen into my eyes has ever lived to see the sunrise.
She says as she has her eyes open right now.
Is this how you see me, Sandrone?
Also, I just noticed she's not wearing the mask. Is that because I told her not to wear it? If I had told her to wear the mask, would she have her little mask on right now? I don't know. I gotta see other people's reactions to this scene now to see if Columbina has her mask and eyes shut during this.
Don't you think it suits you? Plus, it's a fascinating character.
I'll admit, it's really good writing, minus the whole big bad vampire thingy.
All right. But I still want to try my best to be a slightly kinder-hearted vampire.
Whatever you think is best. Right, let's see mine.
Oh, now this is where I think it's gonna go off the rails. What did Columbina put on her character sheet?
I'm an elegant, noble lady who likes to tinker with inventions in my room. I go to sleep very late and keep a highly irregular schedule.
You kind of glossed over the vampire hunter part of that, but loving that art. Can we get that as a skin, please? Also, I don't know how I feel about the Batwing on the hat, but as a hat collector, this reminds me, when I eventually get around to doing another hat tier list for Genshin, remind me to put this hat on that tier list.
Hey! What sort of person introduces themselves like this?
Nobody.
But I'm also a vampire hunter. When someone in the city is in danger, I bravely use my inventions to save them.
That seems pretty nice.
Huh? This is nothing like me at all.
It's also a character. It doesn't have to be like you.
You don't think so? I think it's exactly like you.
But based on these introductions, it seems like Miss Columbina and Miss Sandrone's characters should be sworn enemies.
It does sound like that.
Well, it certainly seems like this story's going to throw up some fascinating developments.
Indeed it is. How much of it are they going to show?
Ugh, I can't wait.
We've got Navia in character saying this, not Navia out of character saying this.
I feel like this story is gonna throw up a lot of headaches.
No, it probably will.
You're worried how this will play out, aren't you, Sandrone? Is it because I'm an evil, blood-sucking vampire?
The only thing I'm worried about is missing my chance to set your character straight.
Is she in character or not? I can't tell. Enjoy tea time.
This tabletop troupe game really is quite fun.
Let's sit for a while longer. Optional. Sandrone seems to have something to say to the tea party companion.
This tabletop troupe game really is...
I do wonder if there's a way to increase the conversations in these.
This tabletop troupe game really is quite fun. Yes. I think the big bad vampire should be heading home too.
Well, that was indeed very unexpected. Well, now that we got World of Darkness out of the way, I'm going to go move on to my next project, which is trying to finish playing through the Fate story. It's been taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm like 5 hours in, and it doesn't feel like I'm anywhere close to being done yet. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, future me, on August 3rd, when I get to record another one of these. Alright, August 3rd, tea time. Let us begin.
To this tea party.
We still have 5 left. So let's do Farina next. Director Farina feels quite different from when she was the Hydro Archon. She seems to have a sweet tooth, too. I should bring some nice pastries for the next time I visit. For Fontaine! Opera Epiclese. Oh, so we're right outside the fountain. To which I don't think I've actually ever inserted anything into the fountain. I forgot that that's like a thing you can do. I kind of forget sometimes that during world exploration that there's a place that you can go and dump all these sigils at. Yeah, the Fountain of Lucine. Look at that. That went so many levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 levels in this thing. That's some pulls in that even.
I feel simply awful leaving all the work to you again, Miss Gyotan.
What are you doing?
It's no trouble. This is the least I can do after your recent support during the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh, please. The actors were the true stars of the show.
Don't you plan to return to performing yourself, Miss Farina?
Well, never say never. But, right now, I prefer working behind the scenes.
Playing a role for 500 years might kind of make you off-putting on acting.
Truth be told, when I still lived in Fontaine, even I knew who you were. The universally beloved superstar, Farina.
Please don't. Whatever you do, don't say you grew up watching my performances. It makes me feel so awkward.
2 500-year-old people.
Oh, you've no need to worry there. I just wanted to say that when I left Fontaine, I had the honor of seeing you as you were back then. But seeing you again after all this time, I think I prefer the way you carry yourself now.
Because it's more authentic.
Huh? The way I carry myself now?
Yes, you used to look so tense on stage. But these days you seem a lot more relaxed.
Maybe threatens having her life threatened, and the entire impending doom thing not being a thing anymore probably helps.
Thank you for saying so. I actually am enjoying life a lot more these days.
I'm eating sea salt ice cream.
And what about you, Miss Gyotan? Are
Sea
you
salt caramel.
content with your current lifestyle? Compared to when you departed Fontaine, I mean.
Everything's going well. Though, I suppose that's mostly down to realigning my state of mind. In truth, I've always liked Fontaine, and it's always felt like home. I'm not saying it's better than other nations, but it holds so many memories. Life here can be as calm as still water, but it can also be filled with novel changes.
Still feels weird for a character named Gyotan, and then we have this giant thing here.
I've recently
Looks
learned
like
to
a
see the brighter
guillotine.
side of life. I suppose people in other places view their homelands in much the same way.
Wow. How beautifully put, Miss Gyotan. This might be a slight breach of tea party etiquette, but I propose a toast to Fontaine!
Is that a breach of tea party etiquette? I thought that's like standard fare.
To our homeland.
I'll never get tired of leisurely afternoon teas. I'll never... My. Joyful times truly do pass by in a flash.
And I think we only have 4 more of these left to do. Well, I'll see you again tomorrow on August 4th, future me. Alrighty, it is now August 4th, which means it's time for us to do another tea time. We've done 12 out of the 16 of these, which makes this one the 13th one.
To this tea party.
Next up, Nouvellette, the Eudex of Fontaine. There's a few things I'd like to ask him about. I'm surprised he's actually even able to have time to do a tea party. Stories of the past. How funny would it be if it just let us have the tea party in his office? But it looks like we're going to have the tea party just outside of his office. Wants us to have it right out here, huh? I mean, it's a place for a tea party, I guess.
Many thanks for the invitation, Miss Guillotin. I presume this pure water was prepared specially for me?
Think nothing of it, Monsieur Neuvillette. It's an honor to have the Eudex of Fontaine take time out of his busy schedule to join me for a cup of... water.
The pause there.
Does the Fatui have some official business that you wish to discuss?
Not at all. This is a strictly personal visit. And there's no need to be so formal. I simply wanted to ask you about an old acquaintance.
Which old acquaintance?
An old acquaintance? Ah, you must be talking about Mr. Alain Guillotin, the great Lord Artificer.
Exactly. What kind of person was he? I heard he was your subordinate in his youth.
Mr. Guillotin was an earnest and grounded young man. Even after being granted the title of White Cavalier of Protection, he never exhibited one iota of arrogance. He spent most of his time studying machines. The world outside his own little bubble was of little interest to him.
Huh. So he was like that even when he was younger? I wonder if he was wise beyond his years, or simply ignorant of the ways of the world.
However, he changed dramatically after losing his family and friends.
The Tower of Gestalt. And Elenos.
Indeed. When he and I signed the order to search the tower, he appeared helpless.
It was the estrangement and alienation of the past that led to all that. He must have felt guilty too.
He became even more taciturn after that.
Go complete the Narcissus Ordo quest lines if you haven't done it yet.
At the ceremony where he was given the title of Lord Artificer, all he said was the following.
Ooh.
A quiet, humble life is a surer path to happiness than the blind pursuit of endless perfection.
And that's exactly how he lived in his later years. I guess he wasn't just saying that to the crowd. He was saying it to himself.
And what do you think about it all, Miss Guillotin?
Me? I won't pass judgment on his epiphany or his way of life. Just as he never told me how I should live my own. But I have no intention of either following his path or of imitating his ideals. I'm my own person.
And that is the most strong part about your personality. You are you.
Thank you. You've helped me understand him better.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure to share stories of the past with one of his family. And a pleasure to share stories of the past with you, Miss Guillotin, over this wonderful glass of water.
Still can't get over that.
Wherever you're going next, I wish you a smooth journey.
Probably back to Snezhnaya. And as for the next one, I think it's just time to get to the Nod Cry people. So I will see you all tomorrow, future me. Hello, it is the next day, which means it's time for me to once again do another tea party. We're getting pretty close to finishing these.
Who should I invite?
In fact, we only got 3 left. Since we're already in Nod Cry, and we're already in Nasha Town, let's check on Nefer. Ashru still remembers me, right? He won't stop curling up in my lap just because I've changed my outfit and made a few upgrades to my body, right? Are we having a tea party with Ashru or Nefer? Cat and Cog. We're gonna actually... I think... Have we done any of these tea parties indoors yet? I think this is the first time it'll have recommended we go indoors. Or do I actually have to put the thingy out? It does actually let me use it. Weird, I thought I had to sit at the table.
Delicious tea and delectable snacks. Thank you for your hospitality, Miss Sandrone.
I'm glad you like it. I also brought some snacks for Ashru. Isn't that right, Ashru? Come here. There's a good kitty.
I hope your warm feelings for Nod Cry and the Curatorium of Secrets will prove beneficial to our future cooperation.
I hope so too.
Cat.
Here, Ashru. Try one of these.
This is literally just for Ashru. Nefer doesn't matter. This is all about the cat.
Also, regarding that matter I inquired about before.
What was that matter?
Your little paws are so soft.
Distracting.
Miss Sandrone, don't tell me you use this tea party as a pretext to come here and dote on my cat.
That is 100% what she is doing.
Huh? Me? I would never! I take my dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets very seriously.
Ashru, come here.
Aww.
Then let's talk about the details of our dealings, shall we?
So what if I wanted to pet Ashru? Who wouldn't?
I'm a dog person, but even I like cats.
Small animals are usually wary of machines. It took a lot of work to get Ashru to trust me when I was here working on a numerological array. What's so wrong with me wanting to give him a belly rubber, too?
It's sad that the only cat that wants to hang out with you breaks everything.
No need to get so defensive. Go on, Ashru. It's not like it's my place to tell you who you can or can't rub up against.
Actually, it kind of is your place. You're kind of like the parental figure to the cat, I guess? Where are they going now?
But once you're done petting him, don't forget we have business to discuss.
Like I told you, I take our dealings very seriously.
Oh, sure you do. I'm glad that I read the description of the mission before we started. Enjoy tea time.
Tea tastes so much better when paired with useful intel.
Where is Ashru? Meow. Perhaps Columbina understand what Ashru's saying? Meow. Are you back here to ask for help? Just write whatever it is on this piece of paper right here. I can't help but my claws are too sharp. I'd tear paper to shreds. Ah. So Columbina can talk to animals in the same way that, I guess Llama can. So that's a special interaction. I didn't know about that.
Tea tastes so much better when paired... Oh. Take care. And remember to drop by whenever you're free.
Well, this was a hilarious thing. And because I'm just in town, and I figured they might as well do a little bit of extra recording since these are really short, let's go see what Yelan's doing over here. Get some of these traveler's tales out of the way. The Nuts and Nuts food merchant.
All 15 samples have been collected and encased in low-temperature vessels. 2 layers, 1 metal, 1 ceramic, ready to be shipped tonight.
Take them to the Flower Feather Clan via express ship. From there, get them on priority shipping using the courier's Blue Bolt service. Once they reach the northern edge of the Children of Echoes, transfer them to another boat that'll go east and arrive at Yelan Wharf through a special customs checkpoint. Speed is of the essence.
We're learning about trade routes here, and it's kind of ridiculous.
Got it. A combination of Plan B3 and Plan C2, then.
Oh, hi.
Uh-huh. It's the Traveler. How did you do that? It's like you just appeared right there without even making the slightest noise.
I have the ability to teleport to waypoints.
Don't be nervous. Just treat him like he's your boss. Interesting timing. Traveler, meet Syra. She's with us.
So that's how that's pronounced.
I'll leave you to it then. Miss Yelan, I'll ensure everything is arranged to your specifications.
Are you just arranging a delivery?
They're plant and mineral samples containing Kuvaki. I'm sending them back to Liyue for the Ministry of Civil Affairs to analyze.
Plants and minerals. And this needs to be
Nothing
done in
escapes
secret?
you. There are also some pictures relating to the Fatui among these samples.
Why?
These show their research facilities, their current weaponry, and the distribution of their camps. Liyue is a long way from Nodcry, but it never hurts to be prepared.
So that's why you're here?
It's one of the reasons. But I'm also here to purchase some intel from Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets. Dealing with her always requires a lot of preparation.
I saw that
both
interaction you
mental
did with
and
Nefer.
Financial.
Never.
Have you ever heard of the Northern Intelligence Network?
I actually do. Ether is a dumbass, though.
It's essentially a forum for intel exchange. A loosely structured organization with no real rules or regulations.
Nefer's the head of it.
But you can find well-connected people from all walks of life there who are willing to trade information. As long as you can pay their price.
So this is another one of those anecdotes that I was supposed to get probably all the way back in Luna 1.
Nefer currently represents this Northern Intelligence Network, and the Curatorium she operates is its primary point of sale. If intel was all they sold, that would be one thing. But it's said the network has spies planted in every region, and that they're always on the lookout for even more informants.
Even in Liyue.
In no small part thanks to the efforts of my colleagues, the network's tendrils have been unable to take hold in Liyue. It doesn't matter if they send official representatives or smuggle in spies. They are met with a polite but firm rejection every time. I imagine that we must be one of the very few unknowns remaining on their map of the world.
Yet she's still willing to sell you intel.
Business is business, and Mora talks. She's not one to say no to a big bag of coins. Other factors notwithstanding, I'm a valuable customer. The Northern Intelligence Network has plenty of information that only I'm willing to buy.
You said I'm a valuable customer? And here I thought the ministry...
Well done for picking up on my phrasing. You're getting good at finding clues. Up until now, all of my dealings with the network have been of a personal nature. The ministry has nothing to do with it.
And she's willing to deal with you?
Of course. Let's just say I have lots of influence.
And by influence you mean...
Mora.
Money, okay.
Lots and lots of Mora. More than enough to influence dear Lady Nefer.
That's the Yelan I know.
With someone like her, it's better to spend a little Mora than to end up owing a favor. It's important to remain vigilant in your dealings with her. She's not an easy person to deal with. If you ever see us together, chances are we're conducting business. If you have any trust in me at all, then cover your ears and stay out of it.
Which we did do,
That'll save you
actually.
a whole world of trouble.
That's what we did when we saw them talking.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I still have some preparations to make. Goodbye for now.
I do not remember what video we did that in.
Oh, and Traveler, before I go, if you don't mind me saying, you may wish to return to Liyue for a cup of tea.
Even if stray winds blow, the mountains of Liyue should shield you while you drink.
Good to know. I will visit Yixing Tea House at an opportune time. I believe if I go to the Nefer one... Yeah, Distinguished Guest is the one where... If you want to find out which video I have, I put chapters in every video. And just look for Distinguished Guest in the video description if you want to find out where I reacted to that one. Motives and means. In Nasha Town, you meet with Yelan. It seems she has come to purchase some intel from the Curatorium of Secrets. From the way she talks, she appears wary of the owner Nefer. Okay, well this has been a little bit of annoying, so Streamlabs, between me recording some Star Rail for some stuff that I missed and switching over to this today, I have lost all my settings in Streamlabs. It's stuck in dual output mode for some reason. I can't turn it off because the button for enable turn output mode is just not gone. So after I'm done recording this today, I'm going to have to go uninstall and reinstall Streamlabs and hope that I don't lose all my settings. I just spent the last 20 minutes trying to reconfigure my green screen because my green screen settings were lost. Ugh, this program is so aggravating sometimes.
To this tea party.
Still feels like there's quite a gap between the Frostmoon Scions and the Fatui, but at the very least, I could be the one to take the first step. I don't know how much of that rant I'm going to leave in. Small Overture. Looks like we're going to go right outside of Llama's house. This is a very unexpected meeting. This is a very awkward meeting.
So, how have the Frostmoon Scions been faring lately?
Quite well. The return of the Moon Goddess has strengthened our resolve to walk our given path.
Really? Well, that's good to hear.
This is so awkward. I've run out of things to say.
I suppose we really do have nothing to talk about.
I'm afraid that is because there's far too much history between the Frostmoon Scions and the Fatui. Speaking purely for myself, I'm grateful for your efforts in protecting Nodcry and welcoming back the Moon Goddess, Miss Sandrone. But as for your associates...
I understand. For various reasons, we failed to establish friendly relations. Or even mutually beneficial ones.
It doesn't even really feel like you were trying, to be honest.
But the Fatui no longer seek to take anything from the Frostmoon Scions. And I have reminded my subordinates not to make things difficult. From where I stand, seeing as we're neighbors...
Are we gonna bring up Villamena?
Coexist in perfect harmony. It would be nice if we could at least treat each other with mutual respect.
So are we gonna bring up Villamena?
I'm afraid that will take time.
Undoubtedly. But we can start by taking one small step at a time. Would you like to try this herbal tea I prepared?
Oh, herbal tea?
Herbal tea.
Such rich flavor. Did you brew this the Frostmoon Scions way? Most outsiders I've met don't like our tea. How did you...
By learning. And showing respect.
That sounds about right from Sandrone.
Not a bad first step.
I hope it suits your tastes.
I like it a lot. Amicable exchanges over hot pots of tea have always been a great way to strike up friendly relations. I have a feeling this time will be no exception.
This has been super awkward. If I leave them at idle, will it trigger something? I've actually never tried doing idle. just silently staring into each other's eyes.
A truly delicious herbal tea. All right. Next time, I'll have to invite you for tea.
All right. Only one more of those to record. And, I mean, while I'm here, I might as well record these 2 Traveler's Tales, because I'm gonna have to reinstall Streamlabs after this, and if it doesn't, it could be hours, days, before I'm able to record again, so I might as well do this now. What are you 2 doing? It's a Reinhorn deer.
How's the little deer, Ineffa?
Its wounds are beginning to heal. Condition? Stable.
So, that doc's medicine worked after all. Is it still in pain?
Pain is unavoidable. However, it will surely recover soon.
Okay. Ineffa. Next up, make us some cakes. Oh, and crown cakes too. I bet it's gonna be starving when it wakes up.
You are speaking on your behalf, Aino, not the deer's. But rest assured, I have a recipe for animal food, which I will prepare shortly.
When are we gonna walk up here?
You cannot consume food meant for animals, Aino.
That depends. Some animal food is good for, say, for humans.
Hey, I wasn't thinking about stealing a sick deer's lunch, okay?
There we are. Now we're showing up. What happened to this fawn? You guys taking care of it?
We are. We encountered this deer under a cliff. It appeared to have fallen to the bottom of the cliff, and it was badly injured. Therefore, we brought it to a town to visit a doctor. We also acquired medicine for it. Our current plan is to care for the deer until its wounds heal. Afterwards, we will bring it to a nearby forest before returning it to its herd.
What's the matter, Aino?
I know, we have discussed this before.
I can take care of it. I'll get up early to feed it. Heck, I'll even brush its fur.
I don't think you need to do that with a wild animal.
The previous time you got up early to feed it, you hugged it and fell back asleep. Both you and the deer only finished half of your breakfast portions.
Well, that was that's...
She likes cute things.
When you were brushing its fur yesterday, you played ball with it, successfully distributing its fur to every corner of the room. And it clogged my vacuum cleaner when I tried to clean it up.
Man, I didn't know that the fur... I guess it would make sense. Like, my hair clumps in the carpet will sometimes clog the vacuum cleaner. So I can't imagine, like, deer fur to be any better. You have it rough, Ineffa.
I just couldn't help playing with it. Fine. I'm sorry, I guess. But even if you say all that, No, I want to keep it as a pet. I'm already used to waking up early, giving it water, brushing its fur, then playing with it. If it suddenly leaves, I'll have trouble adjusting. The deer will too.
The exasperated look on Ineffa's face.
Look, even the deer doesn't want to go.
I am incapable of understanding deer speech, I know.
I know several people who are.
Well, just look at it. Haven't you heard actions speak louder than words? It loves me this much. If only the deer could talk. It could do all the persuading then.
And then I could tell it to stop helping you eat the vegetables in your breakfast every morning.
You have vegetables in your breakfast?
What?
It's only weird to me because, like, breakfast to me is like a piece of bread.
No.
If I even have breakfast.
I did not know. It was merely a guess. You have proven it correct.
Sold yourself down the river there.
Ugh, you're such a big, sneaky, lying meanie, Ineffa.
Tomorrow morning, I will supervise both of you as you take your breakfast.
And they're gone. Aino, the rescue. At the Clink Clink from Kake Craft Shop, you find Aino and Neffa tending to a fawn. Aino clearly adores the little creature, but perhaps letting it return to the wild would be the kinder choice. Alright. Next up, I see, is that Clorinde at Speranza? Downstairs. Oh, does that mean she's like in the flagship then? Yeah, that's the flagship. Oh, it's a big group over here.
Lua, can't you just, you know, sneak up behind those monsters with me and
Master of Chi.
take them all down?
Yehoda as a monk. That's cool.
I can act 3 times in a round, and there are only 4 monsters in total. I'll take 3 down. You just gotta handle the last one.
All right.
I can draw the monster's attention from the front.
The Lock Knight.
Sneak attacks.
Well,
And
there isn't much
Navia
we
is
can
playing
do.
Navia.
Itlua's a lock knight who chose the Goblet of Justice.
Indeed. If Itlua were to strike from behind, he would be forced to become an Oathbreaker Knight. A significant penalty would apply to all actions going forward.
Wow. It's kind of like Pathfinder in that respect. I think an Oathbreaker Knight was a class in Pathfinder. I don't know if it's a class in, like, D&D proper. It might be, though.
Oof, that's not good. If we don't defeat all these monsters in one go, those explosives are going to blow us sky high.
There's another way. I can use Raging Torrent to dash straight into the thick of it, then detonate the explosives.
No, that won't do it all. Your character would get wiped out that way. We
Itlua.
finally managed to gather the party and have such a lovely time together. It would be such a shame if you were the only one who got wiped out.
Itlua has a little bit of a martyr complex. That's what we learned in the World Quest series that we did with them.
But if we don't do this, the character that you've been playing for so long might get wiped out too, Miss Navia. Wouldn't that be worse?
I only just started playing. Please don't.
Please don't.
Wait, I've got another trick up my sleeve.
What is your plan?
Navia, put that krumkake away.
What is her plan?
Uh-oh, that move was blocked too.
Navia and Clorinde?
These pieces on the table, and the stuff you were saying just now, you're playing.
A savior has arrived, right on time. quick, come join us.
Ah, I got it. You need the 11th hour old man to come in and save you.
Clorinde,
Is anybody gonna get that joke?
violating the rules,
Was
right?
everyone else busy? Did everybody else die? That's an old skit.
If he's willing to join us. Oh, by the way, we're currently playing on easy mode to accommodate the newcomers.
And why are you guys in a position where a suicide attack seems to be the most effective method?
Traveler, would you like to continue the adventure with us? You definitely would, right?
Sorry, what? What happened?
Oh, come on. Any more questions, and those explosives are gonna send us flying.
I'll join.
Good. Since you haven't played a script for a while now, you may have one chance to reselect your skills. The skills you can modify are cooking and medicine. What do you think? Would you like to make any changes?
Let's learn medicine.
Very well. In that case, you wish to learn the medicine skill, yes?
I'm sure.
Very well then. Let the game continue.
I think we went with a chef last time.
Just when everyone was at their wits' end, a familiar voice rang out from behind them.
Long time no see, everyone.
Oh, look, we're in a lab coat now. We were in a chef's outfit last time.
By the way, what are you doing here? Could it be that you heard our summons?
I was in the area.
That kind of makes him sound like a summoned spirit. Well,
Not
he
that-
doesn't fit the part.
Not that he doesn't fit the part.
Indeed. You have called, and I must answer.
I was in the area.
Guess that means I was randomly dragged into this game.
Yehoda, I feel your pain.
As expected of the veteran player Miss Navia mentioned before, they got into character instantly.
I don't think we're a veteran player.
Though the Marachose hunters had much
I mean,
they
I
wished
might
to
be
share
in
with
real
one
life,
another,
but I don't know about either.
At this moment, the joy of reunion must yield to the crisis at hand. Now then, the combat round continues. You have the first turn. Also, since we have a new member joining us, I'll be adding some dark cards to boost the enemy's various abilities.
That's funny.
The Traveler isn't a sudden addition. He's been traveling with us all along.
Trying to skirt around the DM to raise the CR.
We've just parted for a short while, that's all. Totally normal.
This encounter was scaled for 3 parties.
I've already counted the dark cards. You should start discussing your tactics.
You're so strict, Clorinde.
The rules lawyer to the end.
Anyway, let's stick to the original strategy. Now that we have the Traveler with us, we have enough people. Itlua and I will hold the line out front against the monster's assault. Yehoda, Traveler, you circle around the back and take them all down in one swoop.
All right, leave it to me. We Masters of Chi get huge damage boosts when attacking from behind.
Or is she like a rogue combined with a monk?
But why are you a doctor? How's a doctor gonna perform a sneak attack?
I believe in D&D there is like an alternate version of like the alchemist that's basically a doctor that gets like the equivalent of a sneak attack, but I can't quite remember. It's like a precision strike or something. I can attack with medicinal products. I can knock out with a heavy medicine.
Your medicine box does indeed contain items with high toxicity and anesthetic properties.
So that's how it is. Oh, these tabletop Troupe games really are complicated. Oh, you gotta have a lot of imagination.
I figured you'd be right at home in here.
Coming up with a strategy already, huh?
This is a
Nice
long
work,
one.
Traveler. But let me say one more thing. Itlua, don't go charging in alone this time.
I understand. A Lock Knight's duty is to protect their companions and be their shield. Sorry, I always can't help myself.
Gotta work on that martyr complex, dude.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can act 3 times in a round, so I'll definitely keep up with you. Just play however you want.
All right, Itlua. We'll be counting on you.
Then I shall use the skill attached to the Lock Knight's shield. Wrath of Righteousness.
What does that do? Is it like smite or something?
The Lock Knight raised their shield, chanting the knight's creed out loud. The monsters were completely captivated by the radiance of justice, and the fearless knight standing within that light. Meanwhile, the 2 companions lying in wait behind the foe seized this opportunity, preparing to launch their attack.
You take the first swing, I'll hit right after.
Oh, shoot. This one. That's a 1.
The Marachose hunter reached into their medicine box, but just as he was about to prepare a potion, he accidentally knocked over one of the ingredients.
I'm gonna call rigged. I'm calling rigged.
The spilled ingredient contaminated the other substances, causing various chemicals to react with one another. A toxic mist rose up, making the Marachose hunter and his companion cough repeatedly, nausea causing their vision to swim.
I didn't know your vision could swim.
That didn't work at all. Okay, whatever. The monsters are charging at me anyway. I'll just stand, plant, and blow them away with 4-element strike.
4-element strike?
That hurts! Who bit my leg? Huh? Ashru? What are you doing here?
Uh-oh. Are you supposed to be on the job, Yehoda?
Is it this late already? Oh no, oh no! I completely forgot the task that Boss Neff asked me to handle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't play right now.
There goes Astru.
Ashru! Wait for me! Hey, why are you running off so fast?
Well, it seems we'll have to end our game here for today. Navia, put the monster sign back where it was. I saw that.
The cheater through and through. By the way, Navia, Clorinde, what bring you all the way up here to do tabletop Troupe?
Well, That's quite a long story.
The story we got up to this point was already a long story.
If we get the chance, we can sit down and discuss it in detail.
Actually, didn't Itlua say he wanted to invite a colleague to play with us?
Probably Flynn's.
Since this game's paused anyway, why don't we take this chance to go find him? The more people we have, the more fun we'll have.
Mr. Flint's? Yeah, I'm sure he'll play with us if we go look for him.
I don't think we're gonna find him.
Oh, that's perfect. Come on, let's go buy him some gifts first, and then pay him a visit in person.
Traveler, we'll let you know once we're ready.
When the time comes, you have to continue the adventure with us.
If you call, I shall answer.
That's my trusty companion for you. Now, let's go pay Mr. Flint's a visit. What kind of gift should we get him?
I have no clue what he would like. A coin, maybe? He does collect those. That was quite the long one. Clorinde, Tabletop Troupe. At the flagship, you run into Clorinde and Navia, who are having playing Tabletop Troupe. Yehoda and Itlua are there too. Looks like everyone's having a ton of fun. Any more of these? No? No? Well, I guess that's enough of that. Time to go try to see if I can fix my Streamlabs. So, see you all next time, probably in a day or so. It's like August 7th or something now, right? I don't remember. Either way, I think there's only one more of these tea parties left to do. I want to say it's Albedo's, but I could be misremembering. And then I can finally sit around to editing these things. Also, good news. I think I fixed my Streamlabs. It was really buggy because it was stuck in dual output mode, and the button to enable or disable dual output mode was missing from the taskbar. It's not missing, which means I was able to turn it off.
To this tea party.
Albeda's research was of great help to me in Nodcry. I really ought to thank him in person. Kind of anticlimactic to be doing this one last. But what can I say? A chat in the Snowy Mountains? Going to Dragonspine. Man, when's the last time I went to Dragonspine? Honestly, not that long ago, to be honest. Like, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, because I went and, like, did a ton of exploration in Dragonspine. Just to max out the whole... The Crimson Agate tree thingy. I wanted the Wind Glider. Man, it's really picky about where I can put this thing.
It's a rare occasion indeed when Miss Sandrone finds the time to visit Mondstadt.
Have they visited Mondstadt before?
You provided such invaluable help when I was researching the numerological array. I wanted to thank you in person.
That's the quest description right there.
You're too kind. But such things lie well outside my area of expertise. The credit for completing it should really be all yours.
It was a team effort. Come to think of it, where's Durin? Seeing as you're practically his guardian, I thought he would be unable to stray too far from your side.
You're not entirely wrong. But recently, he's been making headway with his social skills. So I've been trying to encourage him to be a bit more independent.
Good for him, I guess.
Aren't you worried about him?
Of course he's worried.
A little. In the past, if he was on his own and interacting with someone whose personality was, let's say, strong, he tended to...
Compare him to Hat Guy?
Pick up bizarre habits. Mimic unusual verbal tics.
Precisely. I take it you've experienced something similar, Miss Sandrone.
Do you even need to ask? I'm practically an expert.
Now, is she going to refer to, like, Polonia, Seymour, or, like, Columbina?
Typically, after a meeting with Grandmaster Varka, I'll take Durin to visit Sucrose and help with her research. It allows him to find his focus. But if he spent too long with acting Grandmaster Jean, we'll pay a visit to Klee so he can rediscover how to relax.
Spending too much time with Klee, however.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's like babysitting.
Just looking after my family.
Your family tree is weird.
How would you handle such situations?
Me? I don't have the energy for that sort of mess. But it seems to me that if someone's good by nature, no matter how much they're influenced, they'll always return to their true self.
An excellent observation. Perhaps I can adopt this way of thinking.
I don't see why not.
Thank you for treating me, Miss Sandrone. Thank you for treating me, Miss Sandrone. All right, until we meet.
All right, and I think with that, I am finally done with all of these. Which means I now have this thingy. Large furnishing table. A portable tea table device by Sandrone, easy to carry and store, even fitted with a levitation device. Wanted to be able to enjoy pleasant parties with my friends, wherever they are. Of course, the lady across the table remarks, elegantly sipping from her cup. And no more imitations. Oh, we could send another. Interesting. So I can... Basically, I can revisit them if I want to. That's kind of cool. Now everybody can complain to me about how much dialogue I missed because I didn't really know what I was doing. Oh, and counterpoints are going to be reset soon, too. Well, anyway, that's it for this. Thank you, everybody, for sitting through all of these. I'm going to have to spend probably another day editing this because I just finished spending the last 2 days editing my Honkai Star Rail stream of the collab with Fate Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works. But in the meantime, I believe Odette's teaser is out, and her trailer is also probably going to be out by the time that this goes up on the channel. So maybe I'll do a quick recording of both of those together and put it up on the channel. And if not, then I can probably just get ready for Sneznaya. Because it's how many days away? 3 days away at time of recording. And I guess since I'm here, I have 25 of these standard fates. Might as well just see what we can do with them. Because I don't remember what my pity's at. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Not super important. Well, that's going to be it for me. I will see you all next time in the next stream. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of other stuff on the channel coming soon. Probably because all the Sneznaya content will be out by the time that I have finished editing this and putting it on the YouTube channel. That being said, also in recent news, I guess one of my videos got taken down for quote-unquote harassment. But it's a video that's been on the channel for like 10 plus years and was never flagged with anything. So I put an appeal forward. Hopefully that gets resolved. Maybe I'll have news and updates on that soon in the future. Anywho. I say anywho a lot. Join the Discord if you want to stay up to date on what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. I'm sure there will be plenty of announcements there moving forward. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye.